Sammy, while you're at it, report me to the American Bar Association. At the second time, they'll make just as much sense, and then call up Coca-Cola and have them remove my membership. And then while you're at it, why don't you contact PS4 Live and get them to remove my account at the same time? Contact YouTube, contact Squatters, contact Parlay, contact BitChute. I want you to contact everything that I am on and tell them that you are reporting me to the police because, in my opinion, you are a pedophile when you are sharing porn with children. You fucking pedo! You said
welcome back, everybody. How you doing tonight? Con Order is going to be pretty unique. Actually, let me make sure of one thing. Okay, perfect. I am going to apologize if the audio quality is a little bit lessened tonight. I had to switch over to a backup microphone. My really expensive one that I paid a bunch of money for. The cord keeps not working. So I'm starting to think it's the really expensive microphone and not the many cords I've used for it. But we're going to be talking about the situation going on with Xtra Gaming, and I do have the Twitlonger talking about it. I also have a statement from the accuser, actually thanking Keemstar for reporting on it. Which I will say this, I've criticized Keemstar a lot, like a fuck ton, but on this one, like I don't care if it's low-hanging fruit or not. Nothing wrong with how he handles this story at all. You have an accuser. They've gone to the police. They had a rape kit done. Everything is being handled properly, right? To the best of my knowledge on it, anyways. And then the Rittenhouse case, pretty said. I always wonder if you're going to make it on, but if you make it on late, that's cool. The Rittenhouse case, though, very interesting. The gun charges have been dismissed, right? And a lot of people are freaking out because they got dismissed. And I'm sitting there going, like, it's the law, though. Right. And even if you want to argue that the law is confusing and how it's written and there's this loophole and the loophole is a mistake, I don't give a shit. Like, if you read the law, you can interpret it this way. Yeah, it's funny. I remember way back, people were doing this whole thing. Rittenhouse is guilty because he had a gun. That's a felony. Ergo, he has no right to claim self-defense on anything. And I sit there and I go, it seems pretty fucking idiotic to actually argue that if a 17-year-old does something stupid, they should eat a bullet, right? But okay. But then I remember I looked up the Wisconsin law, and there was this like exemption specifically on the rifle. And I had argued with someone back and forth about it. And when I linked that exemption, and I said, I'm pretty sure this qualifies, right? The person's response was, this is about hunting. So you're admitting he was out there hunting people. And I'm like, All right. But see, I remembered this. So really.
Yeah, I do too. That was fucked.
Really interesting. It got dismissed. Like, so there's no more gun charges. So him possessing the firearm in Wisconsin was not actually a crime.
Good. Finally, they clarified that.
Yeah. So I thought it was nuts, though. The prosecution, because I want to open up the Rittenhouse stuff, because potentially we could have a verdict tomorrow, right?
Oh, really? That soon?
It depends. Because essentially what the judge, I guess, instructed was something of the nature that if you find self-defense for Rosenbaum's shooting, then that's it. Case closed. Every other charge is dismissed.
Huh.
It's not like you have to go through it individually, because if it's all related and he shot the first person in self-defense and then was attacked, and the prosecution is saying those attacks are over the first attack or over the first shooting, like you can't then argue that he loses the right to self-defense when more people show up and start hitting them. The prosecution, though, I don't think they had a very good close. In fact, when the defense came on, he just like immediately accused the prosecution of being a liar. Like he accused the ADA of being a liar. It was great.
God damn.
And it was funny too because the Binger objects, right? And the judge is like, or just like listening to it, and they're like, "That's an argument." He's like, he goes like, "You called me a liar." He goes like, "Well, it's on the screen. You're lying." Like fucking hell, man.
God damn.
Okay, what did the judge say? Because my mom was apparently watching it.
I don't know.
This was the first one I couldn't watch it live, so I was watching a couple clips.
I haven't been watching it live. I didn't have time, but
I'll probably watch live tomorrow because, I mean, there's a verdict. There's a verdict.
Yeah, I've seen the memes though. There's apparently like the prosecutor was holding up like a gun or something, like the assault rifle or some shit like that.
He had his finger on the fucking trigger.
Dude, what the fuck? Why was that even necessary?
I don't know, dude.
Oh god. But it was funny because I saw a meme on Twitter where somebody photoshopped it to be a giant dildo.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Subsequent charges related to the same incident.
Oh,
okay. It's still important. It's still important though, because if you find that okay, so what you can't say is, well, he's not guilty of murder because of the self-defense charge, but he still committed manslaughter. Like something like that.
yeah,
right?
But
I think it's still important. Like I don't like I was listening to him close because I went back and I listened to that part, like at least right when the defense came in, and I was just like, this doesn't sound very strong. And I guess the defense pulled up like the way the ADA opened up the case, which is like, we're going to prove that Kyle hunted this man down and he pointed his gun at him and he started the confrontation and he wanted to kill these people. Yeah. And now it's, well, okay, Kyle didn't necessarily start it, but he did provoke it, right? And I'm like, what? But there were like so many different jury instructions, to my understanding, or like different requests for jury instructions. But one of the ones I guess fucks over the prosecution is they're hinging on this photograph that's been digitally enhanced that nobody can see anything on, and they're claiming that it shows this one thing that nobody can actually see in it. And the judge instructed the jury and basically said, if this is what you're using to come to your decision, and this is your sole piece of evidence, you can't use it. Like, you can use this to support other evidence, but you must come to that decision using other evidence or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, defense did well on loose, and prosecution tanked big time. At the end, he was yelling at the jury. Okay.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Are you serious?
Wait, was the fat guy yelling at the jury or Binger?
I'm assuming Binger.
Not hard to say.
Dude, that guy sucks. Like, he sucks at his job. You know what's funny is apparently he put child molesters in prison, apparently. Like, that's the kind of cases he prosecuted, which is kind of funny seeing how he was kind of on the defense for one.
Well, I don't think he sees it that way.
Well, no, he probably isn't even thinking of that. Like, he's just trying to get this kid locked up. But
exactly.
It's just kind of a funny thing to think about.
Well,
but that's lawyers for you.
You can look at it one of two ways, right? One, this guy is politically motivated, right? He was running for district attorney before, he lost. He's running again. This case is incredibly fucking political. And I'm like, you've seen them. You actually saw one of the defense's witness like make it political when he refused to refer to the people as anything other than rioters, right? I'm like, buddy, that's not what's on trial here, right? You saying that is really fucking annoying when you keep fucking saying it, right? It's like, it's on the record. We get it. Shut the fuck up and move on. right?
Yeah.
But like it's overt. It's become overtly political. So when you're looking at it, when you're looking at it like that, it's a big win for him, no matter what happens, for him to prosecute Rittenhouse, right? Because even if he loses, it's better than him not doing it, right? It looks really good for him being on this case. But also, you could look at it in the sense that he is someone who just really hates the idea of someone coming in from out of town, being on his streets, and doing things in his city. I mean, it could be that, but I mean, like, realistically, I think it's more of the first
it can
one.
bother somebody, but I think it's more politically motivated.
Yeah, I don't think this guy really believes in the job that much. Only when
do any of them?
Well, because some do. Like there are good prosecutors.
Yeah.
But in this case, this guy's a fucking slime ball. Like through and through, up and down, a total fucking slime ball. I mean, the way he's behaved, the way he's acted, that shit where he tried to bring up Kyle, using his right to remain silent. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, dude. He just.
Well, I mean, more than that, he's now tried to argue that Zeminski had a gun pointed at him, and our fucking violent pedophile who violently raped 5 little boys saw it, and he went out running to save Zeminski. And I'm going like, Zeminski has actually been prosecuted for discharging his gun that night, and Zeminski never said a gun was pointed at him once.
Yeah.
Yet once. It would have changed his case too, because then he said, "Oh, I fired my gun because the kid was pointing his gun at me."
Yeah, it would have, but it's not true. It's not true.
Of course it's not. The prosecution didn't even call Zeminski to testify. I mean, why would you? Zeminski's a liar. Like, Zeminski's a liar, and if you call him to testify, you'd be undermining your own case against him. It's incredible. The prosecutor's a total fucking weasel.
Now I kind of want to check out his other cases that he worked on, just because I've only heard of them. I've never actually like watched the court case or looked at the court records. I kind of want to look into him now and see like how well he did on his other stuff, because the media was really propping him up to be like this great guy. I mean, obviously, because this whole thing is the whole case is big, but it's like, I just kind of want to see what other stuff he's done.
Oh, look, if the media says this guy's a fucking darling, sweet little angel, it doesn't fucking matter, because they'll lie for anybody. What I think is more relevant is what the decisions and the verdicts were in his other cases. But yeah, again, you just need to look at how he's behaved in this case, in this trial. The getting a witness to change their testimony. Like, look, that was used in the prosecution of Zeminski as well, right? Yeah, it does change things if your witness is flat out identifying the person versus saying, "I don't know who that is," right? It's a little bit more. It's a little bit better if they are saying directly, "This person on camera is X. This is their name," right? Versus saying, "I have no clue who it is," and then they say, "Well, the defendant was identified at the scene, yada, yada, yada," right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think that they did some shady shit in the Zeminski prosecution, right? And Zeminski's a fucking scumbag too. But I think this prosecutor, he is politically motivated. He's very ambitious. This is a big case for him. I think he'll do anything to put someone in prison. Like, it's just looking good for him. I think he's a fucking scumbag, though.
Yeah. This whole trial shit, Well,
okay, the judge mentioned while the jury was out, the prosecution has postponed Zeminski and Black prosecution until Rittenhouse is over. Yeah, because, okay. The reason why is because they can't introduce the Zeminski prosecution, right? Mm-hmm. They can't say Zeminski was charged for discharging a gun unlawfully. They can say, like, he was charged, but they can't say, like, he's been convicted for doing it, yada, 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 and introduce stuff from that trial, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not done yet. But the Black prosecution, Black is the one who was holding the gun for Rittenhouse, right? And they went after him, and it seems like they only went after him to get his testimony against Rittenhouse. So you have to wait for the Rittenhouse trial to finish.
Mm-hmm. This whole thing, I just can't wait for it to be over, honestly.
Oh, same. But, you know, as far as like the Black prosecution, I thought Black did testify. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Black did testify. Him or his father did. About the gun.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, there's been some funny fucking memes.
Oh boy, he died again. Oh, Crow. Anyways, what's up, chat? What's going on? Looks like I'm the host of the Crows of Judgment tonight. We're going to be Crabs of Judgment. Jesus. You there? You alive?
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I was pulling up these fucking these memes from the trial.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me show you this one.
Yep.
This dude, like, I remember when he actually got shot, right? People were making fun of that shit. And then
the video game stuff too was really weird.
Oh, dude, hold on.
God, that was, oh my god.
There you go. Here's one.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Why does Ralph from Recess actually look like Kyle?
He fucking does. This is my favorite one, though. So, pedophile, a domestic abuser, and a felon all walk into a bar, and Kyle says, "Shots are on me." That one is honestly my fucking favorite, though.
They were. Shots were on him that night.
All right. So,
I still think the dildo one was the funniest.
Wait, the dildo one?
Yeah, so you know how Binger had the gun, the assault rifle or whatever, and he was like, I don't know what he was doing. It was like obviously like demonstrating or something. Well, somebody photoshopped a dildo instead. So he's holding this giant black dildo instead of an assault rifle.
Oh, hold on.
Here, I'm gonna try and find it.
Try to find that one because I got this one.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Holy shit, that's perfect. I like that. All right. Yeah, let's... Here, I'm going to send it to you via Twitter.
No, send it to the private chat.
Okay. Let's see. I always go to my phone first.
Oh my god. Just send it in the private. God damn it. How do you find it?
I'm going to my profile. Here. Dude, there's some. I think Cecil McFly is the person who tweeted it.
All right, I'll just look up Cecil McFly.
Shout out to Cecil. I put it in private chat.
Oh, wow. You could have just... Don't do that, Don't do that, Resky. All right, let's copy link. There are so many things that need to be said about this.
Shout out to Cecil McFly.
But like again, I probably shouldn't have that on screen. That's probably get us in trouble. But
we're more than 3 minutes in, though, right?
We're like 19 minutes in.
Okay, then it's good. It'll get buried.
Yeah, dude. Like it doesn't work that way. I was trying to like focus. Like Repsiana posted something, and I thought it was funny, and I want to talk about that before we talk about a serious case of sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Or sexual harassment? No, sexual assault. Jesus, the
Yeah.
rape kid and everything.
What has Mr. Repsion been up to?
I don't give a shit about the Maya stuff. Maya's a stupid, disingenuous cunt. She's false copyright striking his channel.
Dude, she's
because
insane.
because she's fucking insane. She's like calling his fucking parents nonstop. They had to fucking block her number. Like this girl is psychopath. She when people make those stories about crazy ex-girlfriend, no joke. Repsion is living that out right now.
Yeah.
And I look, I feel bad for him. I do. Because nobody should have to suffer like that. But also, one thing about the crazy ex-girlfriend is there was a time when Repsion got to enjoy the girlfriend part. And I feel like this is just, this is the flip side of it. It's unfortunate. But he'll survive.
Reality.
He'll survive and he'll be stronger for it. But I saw this and I was like, holy fuck. Rezky.
You're talking about the Bernie Sanders stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking based Elon. Not like no joke though. I forgot about Bernie Sanders after 2016.
Bernie forgot about Bernie Sanders after 2016.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Dude, so apparently Greta Thunberg, I don't know if this was real or not, but apparently she like said climate change would be better if Elon Musk was killed by it or some shit in response to this. I don't know if it was a photoshopped tweet or not. Because like I was scrolling through Greta Thunberg's feed and I couldn't find it, so I'm not sure if it was like deleted or something, but Jesus. Like she hopped on it.
It amazes me that you've got a kid like fucking Greta who drops out of school, right? Has all this, who's literally comes from the ultimate fucking privilege, right? Then drops out of school, fucking goes around telling people how they need to do better. And I'm just sitting there going, I can't imagine. I really can't imagine working in any industry and having some fucking little shithead come up to you with no experience, no knowledge, no nothing, and then tell you that they can do everything you do better and more efficient. Oh, and if they can't, it doesn't matter because that just means that you need to go. Your job needs to go. Yeah. Your livelihood needs to go. And if you need to suffer and die so that the rest of the world can live in wonderful economic peace, well, that's a sacrifice that the little shithead is willing to make.
You know what, bro? You know what that sounds like? Communism.
Like, honestly, we make a bunch of jokes about communism, but at the end of the day, it's just authoritarian control. No, it just breaks down to authoritarian control.
Do you remember when her mom said that she, like, Greta had like a special power that like allowed her to see carbon dioxide particles in the air? It was so stupid. So, Greta has Asperger's, and her mom said that her Asperger's like helped her see carbon dioxide particles.
Okay, let me be very clear. If her mother starts telling me that her daughter is super special because of her Asperger's, and her Asperger's actually means that she is even extra double qualified to talk about these issues of which she really knows nothing about. Mm-hmm. Then I, given that the mother put it on the table, am allowed to mock and make fun of her Asperger's. Now, I will let people make a decision on that in the comment section. Okay, comment section, people. I ask you all an important question. This will be a 1 or a 2. 1, okay, 1. We cannot make fun of Greta Thunberg's Asperger's. 2, we can make fun of Greta Thunberg's Asperger's because her mother made her Asperger's sound like they weren't so Asperger's.
I'm giving it a hard 2.
Hard 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna press 2 a bunch of times.
Everybody in the chat's just doing 2. You motherfuckers are savage. You know, I get in trouble if I make fun of that little fucking... Man, how old is she now?
I think she's an adult. Here, I'm gonna look it up.
Because the other thing is, because technically it's still a minor, you got to be like really careful to not make fun of them too much.
Yeah, I'm not about that. She's 18 years old.
Oh, she is? Good fucking God.
Fair game.
All right.
Look,
game. When she was a little kid, okay, like most of us, we're little fucking insignificant brats. We grow up and we become better people. This kid's been throwing a temper tantrum since she was 10 fucking years old, right?
Dude, honestly,
her parents are environmental nut jobs. They've raised their kid to be an environmental Nazi, and I literally stand by the definition of Nazi there, because I guarantee you, if Greta has the choice, okay, if Greta has the choice between her perfect economic utopia, right, and let's just say the continent of Australia, right? Like the whole continent, the entire populace of Australia, that has to go away in its entirety, right? Shit. But don't worry, it's just Australia. Nobody likes Australia.
Yeah, sorry, John Swan.
But the environment will forever be as perfect as Greta Thunberg thinks it needs to be. I think that she would make that decision in a heartbeat, right?
I mean, I think she's probably advocated for it before, low key.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. I just mean, like, you realize this thing, like, I'm a big person when it comes to like nuclear energy. I don't understand why we don't do that, right? It's so much fucking cleaner. It's way more efficient, right?
Yeah.
But instead, we have these people act like, well, the world's going to end. We can't do nuclear energy because disposing of it, even though it's like a whole other thing altogether.
Well, how about we use it in the time being and then find other ways of getting energy? So then, dude, I don't know.
Well, you would think that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah, like...
Well, because these people don't understand how nuclear energy actually works. They don't understand disposal of nuclear energy. And I think they said, like, with 4th gen reactors, right? Which I don't know if they've started to use those or they're still in the process of working on them. But 4th gen reactors can run on their own waste, right? Mm-hmm. So there are many promising things when it comes to nuclear energy, but we're ignoring it to do inefficient green energies while at the same time maintaining the fossil fuel industry.
You know what we should do is geothermal energy like Iceland. That's renewable.
Oh my God, no, we can't do that.
Why not?
Okay, because
Greta Thunberg doesn't approve.
Okay, first off, maybe, but also, look, you have to look at the like the country that we're in, right? Yeah. One of the things that people like to point to when it comes to nuclear energy, they point to reactor meltdowns, right? And the big one is the one that happened in Japan, right? And again, let's just focus on Japan, right?
Okay.
When it comes to Japan, island nation that is racked with tsunamis and earthquakes quite frequently, right?
The cursed island.
Look, it's just that's what it is, right? It's like if we put a nuclear power plant in Hawaii is probably going to experience some trauma, right? But like if we put one in Nevada, nothing's gonna fucking happen. Nobody fucking cares.
Desert.
Exactly. Right? Like, I mean, it's stable land too, right? Mm-hmm. And when it comes to like the disposal of nuclear waste, it actually isn't that much. It really isn't. And again, if like what they're saying with 4th gen reactors is true, and they can run on their own waste, well, there you go. So now we have something that's incredibly efficient, runs on incredibly little waste, right? Mm-hmm. But we're going to ignore that so we can do fossil fuels while bitching about whether or not windmills are sustainable, right? Like this is like brain damage levels of stupidity going on.
Yeah.
Like I think all of France runs on the nuclear power plant that is in Paris. So I mean, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. I mean, if you have
Clean
like a
fission is the
girl,
way. I mean, like we already have nuclear energy. Like we already have nuclear energy. We should just do that. But the environmentalists, right, are really dumb. I mean, really fucking dumb. So you have like the fossil fuel industry will put some money towards like the environmental activists to get them to go fight nuclear power. And I'm going like, you people are dumb. Go fight the fossil fuel industry. And they're like, but nuclear energy is going to destroy the world.
fossil
Bombs and
fuel energy
shit.
is more damaging than nuclear.
Well, I mean, like they
energy.
literally, when they think of nuclear energy, they literally act like we're building atomic bombs.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you people are so fucking stupid. So now we have really stupid motherfuckers, right? And I mean incredibly stupid motherfuckers, right? Who are also advocating for sweeping nationwide changes in our power structure, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, ignoring one of the most efficient and cleanest systems possible.
Do they not even real? Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna.
They are really dumb. No, they're really dumb. Okay, like you could forgive some of it by saying like they're really just closed-minded and they really just believe in what they think, right? And I get that too. But also they're really dumb because when it's presented right in front of them, they'll literally just freak out and start running with like conspiracy or
they'll shriek and hiss in anger and fear.
Yeah, no, it's because it's not what they want. Right? It's like, yeah, we care about the environment, but only if we solve it the way we want it to be solved. Like, oh my god, it's annoying, right? Because it's children throwing fucking temper tantrums. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so we got to talk about this story here. Have you heard about this Xtra gaming thing?
I'm not, because I don't really pay much attention to esports stuff.
Yeah, hold on,
so I didn't know who they were or anything.
I'm going to be right back. I just have to grab one quick thing. Can you entertain the audience, Redsky?
I will try.
Talk to them about Repzilla, your favorite content creator.
No, dude.
You got this.
I'm not going to talk about Repzilla. I'm
gonna okay, then talk about Princess Kai coming back on Twitter.
Prince Kai.
Oh yeah, you know, I'll talk about Princess Kai when I come back anyway. So why don't you start talking about him now?
All right, I'm going to start buttering it up. Prince Kai is probably one of the most obnoxious lol cows on the fucking internet. Like, holy shit. I know that there's some people who are planning on making videos on him at some point. Oh my god, Steve. I know, Steve, I know. Steve, why aren't you here? Anyway, Prince Kai. I was spamming SpongeBob in a monkey suit, trolling the whole idea with like Sen saying that he was chimping out or whatever, because, you know, gotta make fun of that. Easy way for Kai to call me racist or whatever. He ignores that and goes out of his way to Photoshop other people responding to his tweets and Photoshops them saying actual racial slurs. Like, somebody please make that make sense. Holy fuck. I don't even understand. Like, I can't wait to see him cry again, because, yeah, I don't know, dude. Prince Kai, Princess Kai, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't know. He's a character. Kai Weiss is going crazy on... Oh. Yeah, he's going crazy on Twitter, but I mean, if he was going crazy on Repzilla, that'd be hilarious. Actually, I'm surprised he hasn't, considering like the whole tweet, like the deleted tweets controversy with Repzilla, which, in all fairness, you know, probably, I'm pretty sure those were jokes taken out of context or whatever, but I don't know. That'd be funny to see two retards going at it, but Yes, he does need to leave the internet, but he won't because he doesn't get his brownie points that way. See, the thing about Prince Kai is he's one of those people who screams insecurities, but at the same time, he needs to stay on the internet because he needs that validation and that interaction. Otherwise, he feels worthless. Like, that's his entire life.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I gotta stop you right there. Have you verified what Princess Kai's pronouns are on Twitter yet?
I don't know, and I don't care. Why?
Because I'm just saying the individual who operates that Twitter account is behaving like kind of a woman. So are you sure? Did you check the pronouns and verify that they don't go by she?
Dude,
her?
I don't give a shit about pronouns.
I'm sorry. Look. Kai is the type of person that will false copyright strike a channel, openly brag about doing it, and then admit that, oh wait, no, actually, I didn't do it because of that. I did it because of this, and my copyright strike is valid. Like he's that type of person.
No,
or she. So I do not want to get accused of not getting their pronouns correct. So
actually, I think I know what the pronouns are, Crow.
Okay, what are they?
Chimp and chimp self.
Oh, I thought it was uka.
I mean, that could be. That could very well be that too. And yes, comfort person, I have been drinking enough water. Thank you for asking.
I haven't.
Oh my god. What is it with people not drinking water? I don't understand.
Okay,
that.
First off, you do not get to compare me to other people. Ever.
I never compared you to anybody.
Well, you just did. So watch yourself. Okay, now you can keep going.
No, I'm fine. I'm done. I'm done on my tirade.
Okay, all right. So I don't understand what's up with Kai. Right, like I just don't get it. You deleted your channel already. Even if you bring it back, like you still deleted it, right? Like you've lost on every fucking level.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I was telling chat this. Kai is the kind of person that screams insecurities on every single level, down to the atomic level, and even though he is fucking mentally unstable and shit, he needs to be on the internet because it's his only way of getting validation, because he doesn't get it in his real life. So he needs to be on the internet to get that, whether it's positive or negative. Like, honestly, even though he like spurgs out on Twitter and stuff and cries about people quote unquote being mean to him and shit, he enjoys that kind of interaction. I'd go as far as to say he gets off to it because he gets attention from it, and he's an attention whore.
Yeah, look, him being an attention whore, I guess that doesn't really surprise me, right?
No, yeah.
But it's weird to me that you'll fight this hard that you're correct, but you've already deleted your channel. I don't get that. Like that's the thing. I'm just, why delete your fucking channel if you're going to sit here and keep fucking fighting this fight?
Because he's unstable. That's all I can really say. Like, it's the insecurity, the need for validation, the terminally
at least
online.
That's a reason, though.
Yeah.
At least that's a reason. It's not a good reason.
That's all I can make of it. I think it's just like literally all it is. It's a fucking meltdown at this point.
Oh god,
it's going to be a nonstop meltdown from this point forward.
It's a banana tantrum, that's for sure. All right, let's talk about something else that's like fucking hilarious. And if you guys haven't seen this, it's still like the funniest shit I've ever seen. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is Biden giving a speech, and he says something, and you just gotta see the like just watch this.
But I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at the time. Negro leagues went on to become a great pitcher in the pros, into the Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson. His name was.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I love it. It's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not
Like,
doing it.
Not today. Not today.
Look at her smile, though.
Oh my
I'm
God.
pitcher in the Negro Leagues, went on to become
She's just like, oh, that Joe. Good old
God.
creepy Uncle Joe.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my God.
That is,
Just dead in her fucking tracks, just stops everything. Yeah, no, she knew. She fucking knew. Like, how do you even sign that? Do they even have racial slurs in sign language?
I don't know, but if they do, I want to learn them.
Now I do too. God damn. God damn. Okay, all right. I think we're ready to jump into
well, we've had our fun. We got to talk about the real stuff.
Oh wait, no, hold on. There was one more thing. One more thing. I swear. It's the final thing though. Hello Leash.
Oh my God.
Bro, I gotta ask, did Trump ever call black people that?
No.
In his presidency?
I don't think he did.
What Biden did there?
No. He one time like there was a guy in the audience, right? And they called it racist because Trump like is waving at the guy and he goes, "Hey, that's him, that's my friend, that's my black guy." And
I would do that.
And I'm like, okay, see, here's the thing, right? It's Trump is not being racist. Trump is being really fucking stupid though.
No, yeah, because I think he's called black people the blacks before, but it's not like he's doing it. He's being stupid. But
yeah, look, I mean, okay. So I guess the best example, like of Trump, when he says something that's incredibly fucking stupid, but in his own head, he's not hearing it that way. Whenever he talked about his daughter, right? And they kiss being like a pedo and shit, be like, "Yeah, my daughter's got a great body." And I'm like, what did you just say?
Yeah, that was pretty off-putting when I heard that.
It's like, what did you just fucking say about your daughter? So like, it'd be shit like that, right? But he's sitting there thinking, "Wow, I'm just complimenting her." Like,
yeah, I can see it that way, but
I mean that's what I mean.
Some
right?
things are best left unsaid, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but with like Joe Biden, right? Like. Mm-hmm. Like, he says some shit that's just, like, overtly, like, old-timey kind of racism, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, they give him a pass for it, so I say, well, fine. If he has a pass, he has a pass. But, man,
Biden
he says...
with the N-word pass.
Yeah, apparently.
I think it's crazy that Trump gets held to a higher standard when I don't think either of them are racist, but they're obviously old and they
they're
slip
both
up.
Old
well,
idiots.
look, I'll put it like this. I don't think either of them are racist, but Joe Biden, because he's been a politician for so long, has had an active time in which he influenced policies that were 100% overtly racist.
Well,
right?
And he should also know how to conduct himself in a more professional way than Trump, because Trump isn't like, he's a fucking TV show host.
Yeah, but you know what? But it's kind of like what I keep saying, right? I do think it's more unique to the left. Like, I do think you'll see it with people on the right too, but it's more like this idea that yes, they are criticizing you over something, and then they'll do it, and you'll be sitting there going like, well, they're being hypocrites, and then they'll just go like, no, fuck you. I'm like, but you're doing the same thing. And they just go like, but fuck you. You'd be like, but you're being a hypocrite. And they're like, yeah, but fuck you. Like, that's the difference.
That's the logic they operate off of.
Yeah. Look, they are criticizing you on something. They are firmly standing against it 100%. And then when they do it and you see it, they just say, fuck you over and over and over again. And then you sit there and you get into this like little argument with them about why they're saying fuck you. And they sit there and say, oh, you're just pointing it out because you're just a racist and you can't address my criticism of you being a racist. Like, these people are insane. Like, I mean, like, people. What you need to do is stop pretending that when they are criticizing you over something, that they actually mean it, right? Like, when they criticize, like, people in the January 6th insurrection and everything and all that shit, like, yeah. Sure, we can all agree, like, going into the Capitol is wrong, except no, we can't agree to that because they actually fully support going to the Capitol and busting in when you don't get your way. Mm-hmm. It's just that they got their way. So they're completely against you busting into the Capitol now. Like, they have no fucking morals. They don't give a shit. It's whatever gets them power. And everything else, they firmly stand against. All right, look at the Rittenhouse thing. Look at all the statements they made about that kid.
They're willing to stick up. They're willing to call a child molester and a domestic abuser innocent victims just because it fits their narrative. Because I'm sure if this was if this was like a liberal who shot them, it would be a lot different.
The prosecution is arguing in court that Joseph Rosenbaum, a guy who violently raped 5 young boys, right, is actually a valiant hero who was trying to stop Kyle when he pointed his gun at somebody else, even though there's no evidence whatsoever to support that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these people, and these people know this and don't fucking care because Kyle stood against what they want, which was chaos and destruction. Like, when they criticize people over anything, even if it's something like worthy of criticism, you kind of just have to ignore them at this point because they'll do it like not even the next day. They'll do it like 30 minutes later and then sit there and justify and try to rationalize it. Mm-hmm. While at the same time criticizing you and accusing you of being a racist for calling them out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
It never stops.
She left the internet because everyone saw through her bullshit.
Backing it up, hey, backing it up. Throw that shit over here, girl. That's what it's.
I'm pretty sure that's all copyright.
Oh shit.
Oh well, Hello Leash is gone.
Well,
she'll be back.
Not like I cared anyway.
I'm just gonna say good riddance. I don't know anything about Hello Leash except
I don't know what the big deal about her was anyway. Like, I knew she was like a stupid YouTuber or whatever, but like I don't know. I didn't get too invested in that because apparently there was like a whole vendetta against her.
Yeah, I mean, like if she's left the internet, she's left the internet. If she comes back, she comes back.
It's literally like nobody shed a tear. Either
way. She wasn't anyone who did anything relevant enough that's worth talking about. I can at least say that. Demon King Drago, thank you for the super chat. An extreme song idea. The Cog is dead. What do you do with a Bernie Sanders? Damn, really? I'll look it up. Like RGE says, if they didn't have double standards, they'd have no standards. Yeah, I mean, he's right. I mean, they don't have they literally don't have standards. They have standards for everybody else. Everybody else, not them. Okay, so let's see here. So this is Me Too.
No, he actually put the hashtag Me Too.
Yeah, well, he did. This is a serious story, though. So, like, he had a rape kit done and everything.
Unfortunately, like, and again, this is because of like all the other fucking false allegations that have come out. They've ruined the whole Me Too movement.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, you see, if you're to judge this at face value, you could look at this and be like, oh gosh, another one of those fake stories. But this is actually serious.
Well, it is. But I get what you're saying. And that's why I've said, like, because people have used Me Too and used it to their own benefits and not really for good intentions whatsoever.
Certainly not.
When you see Me Too, for a lot of people, they immediately just it gives them a stigma. I wouldn't say necessarily they dismiss it out of hand, but it's more like
it's that it literally what I like just said with like you look at this and you're like, oh god, another one.
Right, exactly. Zombie Fox. Well, Crow, if it's copyright, I don't know what to say if the stream stops, LOL. Well, if it is, I'll just need your super chats because they can take the stream money. They can copyright claim it all, but they'll never copyright claim your super chats. All right, amazing. So let's read through this. There's something I've been needing to get off my chest for some time now. What happened to me has been eating away at my mental health for way too long. I want my abusers to be held accountable for what they've done. On August 17th, 2021, my closest friend and I were invited to Carter's, a.k.a. Sir the Star's house in LA. So I think All right, so I do have his Twitter account pulled up, and I can show you that, guys. I don't believe there's been like any activity on that account though for was it over a year or was it more recent?
Did you watch the drama alert on this? I think they kind of summarized the twit longer on there.
Well, I mean, we could just play the drama alert. You want to do that?
I mean, if you don't want to read, I don't like reading.
I think it would be better to go over it right here, just because
because you don't want to give Keemstar the click. Are you that?
It makes it
greedy,
sound
Redsky?
exciting.
No.
Are you that fucking greedy, Redsky? Jesus.
No, I'm just saying.
It's just Keemstar. Goddamn, give him one view.
We can pretend to be Keemstar. Okay.
What is up,
Right
Drama
into the
Alert
news.
Nation? Yeah. No, we're not doing that. He's got like I don't understand. Like he lost the G Fuel sponsorship. Where the fuck is all this energy coming from?
Cocaine?
No.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You think that
meth?
it'd be fucking hilarious? Like his G Fuel sponsorship, they didn't actually pay him money. They literally just paid him cocaine. So he'd like get these like G Fuel cups at the end of the month, and it's like filled to the brim with cocaine.
Well, I mean, it's a deal either way. He can either do it because it's a hell of a drug, or he can flip it for more cash.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's better than what he's
It's a
generating
win-win.
on YouTube right now. Anyways, so I don't know. Like, do you guys want to just play the video? Like,
How
it's
long
not
is the twit longer?
No, twit longer is not that long. It's just here is the problem with the twit longer, and it's already giving me eye cancer. This motherfucker doesn't understand what it's like when you're typing up and you got multiple sentences, so you're supposed to break them up into paragraphs. So instead, he just like types it all out as one long run-on fucking jabber chapper. And when you're looking at it on the screen, it literally hurts your fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna play the video.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Well, because this is unlike other drama alerts where like the entire thing is just dedicated to this subject.
Mhm.
I'm skimming over the twit longer, and yeah, they say all this on the. I watched the drama alert already, so I don't think you'll miss anything from the twit longer if you just play the drama alert.
Well, you know what? Like I said, this is a good guy Keem moment in the sense that he presented an actual allegation that's been proven, that has actual evidence behind it. It's not an anonymous claim, so why not like give Keemstar the credit and recognition by actually watching his video?
Yeah.
Redsky, what would you rather do? Give Keemstar a view, give Ohm a view, or read a long twit longer?
Probably give Keemstar the view. Dude, why
Yeah.
is Omrecker even on there, dude? Holy shit. Fuck Omrecker. He's probably watching right now.
Yeah. Do you think?
Dude's
He said he was going to
upset.
kill you, Crow. Or he
Oh, wait.
implied it.
Wait. What do you mean?
Well, he put out a tweet. He's like, I'm the Crow killer or some stupid shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
not if I kill
seriously?
Omrecker first.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was. You didn't see it? It was in
Wait,
the...
hold on. Let me reach out to my source because I have a funny story that I want to tell you guys, but I need to check and see if my source has given it to me yet.
The green
Story
light.
time with Crow.
Yeah,
Let
hold
me
on.
try to find that tweet for you while you look for that. Or
I think
try to get through them.
I think I saw it in the group already.
Wait, yeah. Wait, is the story what I think it is?
It's the Virgin story.
Oh yeah. That. Oh god. Yeah, that shit was nasty.
You're just in the mood to kind of bury him, eh?
Okay,
The
Let's
Canadian
shit on
came out of me
Omrecker.
there.
That'll be fun.
You have the.
I mean, Chilled Venom
story.
was in chat earlier. I'm pretty sure he's notified Omrecker by now, but
Oh, totally. You have the Virgin story ready. Would love to cover on stream, please, and thank you, sir or madam.
gotta keep it anonymous.
Yeah, totally anonymous, right? So I've just reached. Okay, so if Chilled Venom is still in the chat, you can let Omrecker know that I just reached out to my super special secret anonymous source who has been giving me all of this anonymous sourced information, and I've just reached out to them because there's a particular funny story where someone, allegedly Omewrecker, gave a very long descriptive story about why fucking virgins is not very good, and how he likes it tight, but not that tight.
Is it even alleged at this point?
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay,
not
I'll say
alleged.
no more.
Wait.
I'll say no more.
Don't say
Oh,
anything.
I'll say that it's not alleged. I don't care about Omewrecker. Fucking
There's more to it.
yeah, there's way more to it.
Yeah,
I
no,
think we get away with saying that. That's
it's
fine.
yeah, it gets progressively
It
worse.
gets. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good, and it was hard to keep it up, and that's probably because I couldn't get it in.
I didn't want to look like a queer.
Oh my God, he said that too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh God. All right, let me. Okay, wait. Hold on. You guys aren't supposed to know about this super secret anonymous story. You're
Who,
not supposed
me?
to know about it.
What are you talking about? I was in the call.
I
What are you
know.
talking-
I don't know.
No,
Guys, we keep
Steve, don't say anymore.
We have to keep our super secret anonymous source super secret and anonymous. If people
I
know
didn't say
that
anyone's
you
name.
yeah, but now they know that you've spoken with the super secret anonymous source of secretness.
I don't know
What?
what you guys are talking about.
All right, look. Anyways,
could've
LOL,
found
he
this
done
all
it too early.
Yourself.
Okay, all right.
Don't even say there is a source. We're just super smart and can find things.
Well, we find things through super secret anonymous sources.
You do that, Crow. I don't usually do that.
I
just
do it.
memorize
I do it, and then I get to hear about how Omewrecker is trying to figure out who the source is, and it's just so fucking funny.
Is that what Omewrecker's trying to do?
Yes.
Oh, he's never gonna figure it out.
No, he's not.
No,
And that's the
he's
best
stupid
part.
too. That's what's so funny about it.
But now that I know that's what he wants, maybe I can tease him more in DMs. That'll be
I-
fun.
Oh wait, Steve. If you're just gonna reveal the fucking DMs, like
I already talked about the DMs on my stream. I
Wait,
didn't
you did?
I didn't show them or anything. I was just
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Omewrecker kept asking me stupid questions, so I got him to unblock Aura and Sen, and then I didn't tell him anything. I showed him your video, remember? Because you're like, I gotta apologize to Omewrecker, guys, and then you
God,
flipped it.
He's so paranoid.
Wait, how did you respond to that?
He was like, "Is this a troll?" And then that was the last time I heard from him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, it was legit. I even said the first 2 minutes of that video, I have to apologize to Omewrecker, right? And I did. I really did. I wasn't going to go into his lawsuit. He was very upset that I did not go into the details of his lawsuit. So I did it. I did exactly what he wanted me to do. And I hope he appreciates it. I really hope he does. And hope he never opens his fucking mouth about me to one of my friends again. But if he does, if he does, I'll find other ways that I can apologize to him. And I can already think of a few things. Like, I don't know, potentially, maybe, who knows? Like, maybe I'll try to reach out to some people involved in those lawsuits. I don't know.
Do you think it's funny that he cared about being seen as a furry more than the lawsuit that was uncovered?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was fucking weird.
Hold on.
I think, yeah.
In fact, I think there's this like there's a company that Omewrecker used to work for, right? And potentially there is some shit that went down there. Not the one he sued, but another one.
Oh, a different one?
Yeah, a
Oh,
different
shit.
one. Apparently he's got a history. He's not very good when it comes to his employers, but I'll say
Or his social relationships.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You should just play the video, Crow, before you say too much.
Oh yeah, don't want to say too much and reveal my super secret private sources super secretness.
Why are you even thinking about revealing any sources at all, period? Just don't do that ever.
Oh yes,
Crazy
you're
Crow.
right. Who knows
God,
how many
no-
sources there are on Omewrecker? Who knows how many people are supplying me with information on Ohmwrecker? It could be anybody. Hold on. Before we finish, right? Before we finish. And I could be exposing my source, but probably not.
No, don't
because
do that.
I will reveal one hint about my source.
Why?
No,
What's the purpose of this?
Steve,
it is
It's
somebody.
necessary.
It is somebody who Ohmwrecker has in some way, shape, or form wronged. Now,
Oh, that's a lot of people.
that's a lot of people, right?
The list is endless.
It is because it's not just the direct people he's targeted, right? It's their family members, it's their associates, it's their employees, right? It's a whole lot of people, right, that Ohmwrecker has incredibly fucked over. So all he has to do is contact every single person he has ever wronged, all right? And then when he's asking them if they've given me any information on him, he should probably just issue an apology then and there, right?
Mhm.
I am actually trying to help this man make peace with his creator, right? By getting him to repent for all of his stupid little skeezy, petty-ass bullshit that he has pulled. Or not. Maybe I just want to fuck with him. But I guarantee it's the first one. I really want good people to have good lives. And I feel like Ohmwrecker has screwed over many good people.
Yep.
We have a gentleman on the line, a young esport player, part of an esport organization that had SA happen to him. All right. You know what I'm referring to. It's so serious. There's a police report. There's an R kit. He's got proof of all of this. And there's a big influencer being accused of doing this essay. But on top of it, he went to his esport organization, and it seems and it appears based on the video that we're going to show you and based on the text conversation that the esport organization was trying to actively discourage him from coming out with his story because it might put a negative light on their esport organization. You heard me right. So we got this entire story for you.
Yep.
So how would you think that would make them look bad? Like, how would it make the esports organization look bad if what their players are worded? You know what I mean?
I mean, discouraging someone to come forward about being raped or something. That's not.
I don't think it was like at an event that they were hosting or anything. Like, there's no reason for them to be
it
don't
actually
come forward.
says it in the twit longer that it took place at a house party or something. Yeah.
So that's not the esports organization's responsibility. So I don't know why they're not telling him to go forward with it. You know what I mean?
Well, so the person that assaulted him, I thought was also a part of the team.
I think they were. No, no, because the two people who assaulted the guys, they had higher up positions.
Okay, yeah,
in the
there
team.
you go.
Yeah.
I thought they were from another team.
No, Steve, it's literally a Harvey Weinstein-like situation that happens.
Okay.
It's really nasty.
So that would be why it would look bad for the team. Hey, John.
That makes more sense.
John!
Yo.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
John said to do this tonight, so say hi to John.
I did.
So that's why it says John said so.
So yeah, the whole thing. I don't know if you want to get into the story first before start commenting on it a little bit more. Maybe we should get through this.
Well, okay. So let me just read through the front part of the twit longer that just explains what happened, right?
Well, why don't you just read the whole twit longer, then put do the video?
Because we're like the twit longer is boring, and
does it just have a lot of
and it's
fluff?
written poorly.
No. The
Does it have
twit
a lot of
longer is
fluff in
actually no, it isn't. It's just okay. Look how it's formatted. Okay,
It's painful to read.
Do you see that?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he is a kid.
I know, and that's why I'm not trying to be an ass, and that's why I didn't focus on it too much. But like it, according to Steve, everything that's said in the twit longer is in the video already.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, then, yeah, I guess just do the video then. Yeah, that's fine.
okay. Yeah. So it's not just me, right? Like, I don't want to be a dick here because like this kid got assaulted, I'm sitting
just
here
wanna make
bitching about
sure-
his formatting.
Yeah, of course. Just want to make sure that no context is missing, I guess. So, but go ahead. Do your thing.
Fuck it. I'll just read it. Well, I'm
Just
sitting here
get
going
through
like,
it. We'll get through it. We'll take turns if you want.
well, look, I'm sitting there
Oh,
going
God, I
like,
hate
this
reading.
kid got assaulted, and I'm sitting here complaining about the fucking eye cancer his story is giving me.
They remember we gotta always say allegedly because we don't know.
Okay, well,
in fact.
this kid allegedly got assaulted and has a rape kit with the other dude's DNA in it. So,
Well, did the police prove that? That's what I'm saying.
okay,
I know
John,
he had a rape kit done.
John.
We haven't got to that part of the video.
Yeah, you're coming across like a rape apologist right now. So
Well, I watched the
maybe
video.
maybe
He didn't say
tone
that.
it
He didn't
down.
say
Maybe
that.
tone
He
it
didn't-
down, sir.
He never
Maybe
said
tone
that
it-
in the video.
I think
That's
the
what I'm
video
saying.
came out after
never-
the twit longer.
Oh, the twit longer came out after, not before.
No. The video came after the twit longer. So I
That's
would,
what
I
I'm
would
saying.
assume.
I only seen the video, and he never said that in the video. He just said that he had a rape kit done, not whether. or
Oh
not
my god!
everything
Oh
was
my
They
god!
said
this-
that he hadn't heard back from the police yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure his
So go
skirt
ahead.
was plenty long enough, John.
Go ahead.
God damn
His
you,
what?
sir.
His what was playing long enough? What were you talking about?
I'm just gonna read the story. Maybe stop trying to victim blame, okay? There's
Coming
something.
off like a friend of Gabby Hanna here.
Oh, okay. Oh, like what's that girl's name? I forget her name. I don't even give a fuck. But whatever. Whatever the fuck,
Smiles,
what the
I
fuck her
think.
name is? Oh yeah, this is the smiley girl. Whatever. Yeah,
Oh no, Jessie frowns, dude. She never smiles.
I guess so.
She only
I guess
smiles when
not
she's
forever.
getting
But
attention.
go ahead. Just
She
get
only
through this.
smiles when she's canceling Gabby Hanna.
Yeah, dude,
There's something I've been needing
literally,
to get off
that
my
woman's existence has devolved.
Gretzky,
into
this is not about Gabby Hanna and Jesse Smiles. Jesus Christ.
I could go on forever.
Right.
About
There's
that, so I'm
something
just
I've
gonna
been needing-
stop right now.
Okay, stop making me laugh when I'm reading about somebody being raped. Okay,
Let's
please.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking God. You're gonna,
Let's-
you're
Well,
gonna,
you're
somebody's
laughing
gonna,
about something unrelated.
somebody's gonna take me out of fucking context. I'm like, read, and then he put his penis in me. I'm gonna fucking snicker because I'm gonna remember
Oh,
the shit
God.
from
It's
you.
probably already too late. It's probably already too late. This is just me.
God damn. Wait, say something serious. Tell me about some kids that got killed or something.
Oh no.
I mean, I think our little gremlin is probably in chat trying to.
Exactly. You need to humanize me a little bit. Make me cry something, please.
Tag Swag is being attacked. Does that make you cry?
I don't even know who that is.
He's.
I heard
his
something
best
about
friend.
that though too. Something that and some
Is there
Pegasus
something
kid or some
depressing
shit.
going on?
Yeah, that kid's annoying.
Oh, wait. Somebody told me about this story, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to fucking talk about this. It sounds gay as shit.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but I do want to talk about it, but I'm not talking about it.
Somebody
you know what I
told
mean?
me that you did a stream. Maybe it was
That's
Sen, but they
just
were
true.
like, you were streaming it, and it was like, you could hear it in your voice. You're just like, whatever. I was like, no. that sounds fascinating. Like,
Well, I don't know. They're just like, oh, this guy's copying my videos, but they're doing daily commentary videos about trending topics. So of course they're going to cover the same things every now and then. It's like, oh, this thumbnails look similar. It's like, yeah. It's like
I don't see a
comparing the
difference
Simpsons
between
to
the
Family
Pine
Guy.
Man
It's like, it's not
situation and the
fucking
Dr.
plagiarism.
Skipper thing.
It's not
Well-
plagiarism. It's just like similar content. They're competitors. They're not. That's not fucking. I don't know. It's stupid.
I mean, like,
Oh,
maybe
shit.
he is ripping off the video topics, but like, I don't know,
Who
man.
cares?
This is probably
I don't know.
old.
All of commentary does
Elders-
that. Then
Guys,
I like.
Elders-
I don't know the actual subject. Like, it could be more serious than that, but I just don't really care to look into it.
I don't think it's that much more
Sorry,
serious.
Redsky, what were you trying to say?
I
buddy?
have some sad news for PlayStation players. This is probably old already because it came out 10 hours ago, but Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a PC and Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, fuck you.
Don't you have a PlayStation, Crow? What are you talking
Fuck
about?
you, PlayStation owners. Eat
That
my
which is
ass,
you.
you fucking pieces of shit. Oh yeah, that is great fucking news. You know why?
Crow
Because
owns a
no, 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 no.
PlayStation. I don't know what he's going on with it.
I own a PlayStation 4. I'm not buying a
Yeah.
PlayStation 5. I'm playing everything on the fucking PC.
Yeah.
And you know why? You know why? Because PlayStation and Sony can eat fucking dick. Fuck those people. Everything's
I don't like
fucking
Sony either.
overpriced. No. Sony has like deliberately allowed fucking scalpers to ruin the fucking market and keep people from
Yeah.
buying their fucking product. So I should say fuck them, right?
Well,
you know what?
it's Bogarted Spider-Man.
Yeah,
If you
they did that
spent
too.
$900 like a retard to buy a PS5 that has literally nothing new to play on it, Go fuck yourself. If you now want to go play Elder Scrolls, but you spent $800 fucking dollars on your PlayStation 5, and now you can't play Elder Scrolls 6, get bent. Fuck you. I hope you die in a fire. Okay,
so
sorry.
Passionate over
game
consoles.
A little bit. A little bit.
Crazy, Crow. Crazy.
Zombie Fox, unsub. You're gonna cancel you now. Why the fuck would you want to play
Zombie Fox? No.
Zombie Fox. Why the fuck would you play Elder Scrolls on a fucking console? Play it on the PC where you could do your fucking mods. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck, Crow?
Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
The most passionate about this.
Wait, what console?
Actually, Crow,
console?
to counter that, Elder Scrolls has mods on Xbox too.
Well, hey, guess what? Guess what? It's also out on Xbox. It's out on Xbox and PC.
Xbox is pretty much like a light PC. So
because Elder Scrolls is a Microsoft franchise.
Yeah. So, but like Elder Scrolls 6 is now exclusive. Sony and PS5 holders can't get it, and I'm like, good, fuck them, right? You know what? Sony and PS5 and all these version exclusivities, they fuck over the market, right? And I feel like PlayStation gets some of the best exclusives, right? So Xbox, like on the last gen consoles, had shit for exclusives, right? This generation, Xbox has some great exclusives. And because it's like Microsoft PC, those exclusives are going to be available on PC and Steam, right? But you fucking PlayStation 5 owners who spent like $800 plus to buy your fucking systems from scalpers, instead of demanding that Sony treat their fucking consumers with an ounce of fucking respect, all you fucking little pay piggies don't get to pay Elder Scrolls 6. And I fucking love it. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, don't buy an Xbox. I don't know. Like,
buy a PC.
Might as well. Wait for Apple to make a game console. Buy Apple.
But can you tell me the difference between a PC and an Xbox?
PC can do more.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all it comes down to. Like, I'm sure the Xbox at some point is going to be able to do more, but
you can just turn on an Xbox and play stuff. You don't need to know how to work a computer.
I don't know. Wait, no, not really, because all you have to do is press a button for the computer.
Oh, what are you talking about? You know, you just put in your password, and you gotta go to a website, and then you might get a virus.
Let me answer this right now. It's fair. PlayStation has Spider-Man and Wolverine both exclusive. And see, like, here's the thing, right? By the time those games are out, Sony will be able to sell their fucking consoles, and you'll be able to buy them without a ridiculous markup attached.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that fucking Sony has Spider-Man and that other one. Those are cool, but I'm not going to spend $500 just to play one game, right?
Well, like, here's the thing, right? Like, if the games are good enough, like, I'll probably get. I bought consoles just to play one game, and then I played other games with it, right? Like, but you know, that one game convinced me to buy the console. I'm sure by the time the Spider-Man game is out, I'll probably pick up a PlayStation 5. But there's no way in fucking hell you will ever convince me to pay $800 fucking dollars for a PlayStation 5. Especially when they don't even have a library of fucking games to actually play. Right? There's like a few fucking games that are exclusive to the next gen consoles that are out right now. And I don't think that they're really worth fucking buying those consoles to play them.
Does PlayStation have a Game Pass similar to Xbox?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I know Xbox.
I'd say that's what Xbox kind of shines with right now is their whole Game Pass, where you can play a library of games for free.
But you can do that on PC too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like Xbox and PC are slowly merging together.
Yeah, like
the same company. That makes sense.
Yeah, Microsoft. Yeah.
But
that still makes me wonder, like, what's the point of an Xbox, really?
It's cheaper.
It's just easier, Sen.
You can have for a couple $100 more though. You can get something that's even like.
I think it's all.
No, it doesn't look nice in my living room. The Xbox looks nice there. I turn on the controller and it's just going. It's there. It's ready. I don't have to turn on a computer. I need a keyboard. I don't need to fucking sync
towers actually look pretty good. Because you can they got some nice LED. You know, like the shit you have in your house, you can customize your shit to have that on your desktop.
Yeah.
I don't want that by my TV though.
No, but I'm just saying that you could customize and make it look fancy.
I I don't know. If I had a cabinet to hide it in, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So the Game Pass on PlayStation isn't good at all. So, like, the reason why Xbox did the Game Pass, I thought, was to get more people to play, right?
Which,
so, like,
yeah.
But that's the thing, right? So they're going to give you better content on it. PlayStation has it to just say that they have it, but they won't give you any of their good games. Xbox does give you some good games with the Game Pass.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You don't get good games, but you don't get shit from the PlayStation. So like Sony is like really fucking greedy because of how good they did with the PS4. So I'm like, yeah, let them be fucking greedy, but like don't give them fucking money. Jesus.
Like, how does that work? How do you be greedy and not?
I don't know. Like you know what I realized though?
Dude, the whole
like,
Spider-Man thing kind of fucked with me too when they were
like,
trying to withhold
we all
it from
like fucking
Marvel.
but listen to me, right? Like we all bitch at fucking the Twitch ethos and everything, right? We're always like, well, how could Twitch go in this direction? But like, did they really change anything? Right? All those fucking nerds that are paying all those bimbos for like massive stacks of cash for a little bit of fucking tit. Like I'm not pussy. But like a little tiny bit of extra side boob, they will pay a fuck ton of money for it. And I go and I realize these are the same motherfuckers who will like drop as much cash as humanly possible to buy the next gen console, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've always been pay piggies, right? They've always been pay piggies. They will always be pay piggies. I don't know why we fucking try to like defend them and shit. I say we surrender Twitch to the ethos, right? It was a good battle. It was a fun fight and everything, but you know, they have the pay piggies on their side, meaning they can fund that war for a very long amount of time. We just really cannot compete with pay piggy money.
Yeah. I don't know why you're going on about it anymore. When did we get on to pay pigs?
Yeah, we got to get back onto the topic.
Just for a side note, Halo Infinite is on Steam right now. It's not on the just exclusive to the Game Pass. Just looking at
Are you
chat.
serious? Oh no, hold on.
Halo Infinite's on Steam right now. Yeah, I've been playing.
Oh. Whoa.
Boys. That's why I'm late.
Halo Infinite, free, season 1. What?
You know, Halo Infinite.
It
I
is?
don't want to say anything bad about it.
Steve, you don't like Halo, right?
I don't like Halo. It's it's weird. It's not my jam.
Spacey.
Hey everybody,
I'm not picking up what it's
if you have a Steam account, you can play Halo Infinite for free right now.
Yes, okay.
You can. I'm playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
You have to download it, Crow.
Dude, Guardians of the Galaxy is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like dude, no, you don't understand. I am unironically laughing my ass off at some of these fucking jokes. It's pretty funny.
On a sale. Yeah, I'll get it on a sale.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. So hold on though, because I just put some candy in my mouth.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Oh, also to just chat one more time, Halo isn't fun on PC, so you can actually, it has controller support, so you can like just plug in your Xbox controller and play like a PC, only with better graphics.
See, like, how would we have an Xbox controller without Xbox?
Well,
so there is a use for Xbox.
That's true. The best part of Microsoft's Xbox division is the controllers, because the controllers are really, really good.
Sen, hey, wait, quick question, buddy.
Yo.
Will you play Overwatch with me after the stream?
Stop
saying shit. No, just play a couple matches with me.
Sen, play Call of Duty with me instead.
Oh, you want to play? I gotta play with Steve because I haven't played with Steve in like a minute.
Oh, Steve, you such an asshole.
Play Call of Duty with us, Kerr. You never
played
Call of Duty with us.
Play with us. Play COD.
You bought the game.
Okay, look, I bought the game, but I don't really want to play it. Okay.
That's okay.
All right. Look, I'm just not interested.
Go play Overwatch with Crow, and I can work on videos like I'm supposed to be doing all this time instead of having comas and shit.
Yeah. Well, there we go. I think we figured this out. So, Sen, you good?
No, he ran away. He's
did?
muted now.
Oh, what a bitch. Goddamn asshole. He sits there and goes, he can carry me through fucking Overwatch, and then he has to carry me in one match, figures out that he actually has to carry me, and all of a sudden doesn't want to carry me anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's right. That's right, Crow.
Crow should make a gaming channel? Why? It'd be, you know what the gaming channel would be? it'd be like 2-hour VODs uploaded daily, right? But an hour and a half of those VODs would be me bitching at Sen to play fucking Overwatch with me, and then it'd be 30 minutes of us losing. Like, nobody's going to want to sit around and watch that shit, believe me. You know why? Because I can barely stand playing that shit. Why the fuck would you tune in to watch it? All right. There's something I've been needing to get off my chest for some time now. What happened to me has been eating away at my mental health for way too long. I want my abusers to be held accountable for what they've done. On August 7, 2021, my close friend and I were invited to Carter's, a.k.a. Sir the Star's house in Los Angeles. We were invited by Carter's friend, Rafi. When we were invited, we were initially hesitant, but shortly after they FaceTimed us and eased our nerves. They said they wanted to chill and go in their jacuzzi. They also said they had better gaming setups. They ended up not even having any gaming setup once we got there. My friend and I are both shooting to be professional gamers, so their connections and their setup enticed us to come over. We thought they could potentially help us in the industry. When we were invited to their place, we had to wait in the lobby of their building. Carter and Rafi came down, retrieved us, and brought us up to their place. Carter and Rafi were both well informed that I identify as a straight male. I even told them that I have a girlfriend back in Orange County. I thought they accepted this and understood. When we came to... Okay. I'm going to ask a question, and it's probably going to come across as really offensive. John?
I'll be the judge of that.
Ask the question.
Okay, Jeff, when they say they identify as a straight male, do they mean that they are like a guy, or do they mean like trans?
I would assume that they mean that they're a guy that likes women.
I am only asking because they said that's
that
what
likes
they
an actual guy that likes actual women.
Wait, what's going on?
It's not a straight trans man. It's just a straight man.
Wait, are we talking?
Well,
about
okay, look.
I just
forgive me for asking for clarification, but I have to.
I don't think he's a trans.
Oh, they said they identify as, not that they are.
Oh, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I don't think he is yet. I mean, now you're making me question it. I really don't think so, though, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. No, we're gonna have to figure out some answers to this. I thought they accepted this and understood. When we came up to their place, they informed my friend and I that they had been drunk since 7 a.m. and urged us to get on their level.
Holy shit.
What?
Dude, drunk since 7 a.m.? What the fuck?
Yeah.
We were out this morning. We
that's
got
a problem.
fucked up. We were fucked up all day. That should have been the first flag right there. It's like, oh, we've been drunk since 7 a.m. in the morning. We don't fucking eat. Fuck that shit. We just fucking...
Well, John, they might be working night shift. You get off at 7 in the morning, you work night shift.
John,
have a couple drinks right after work.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe they sleep during the day. That's
buddy. I love you. But look, I've been starting off every one of my fucking mornings with the Bloody Mary, so I just kind of keep that train going up until noon, and then I switch it up with something a little sweeter.
You're drunk all day off of Bloody Mary, Scrum?
Well, how many do you think I drink, and how much vodka do you think I put in?
I don't know.
Did you retire or something? What the fuck is going on here?
I've been off for a week, and I've been spending those mornings liquidated.
Yes,
understandable.
But do you start off the mornings until apparently in the afternoon and evening times stay drunk?
It's all about maintaining a good level of drunkenness.
Okay, more than one day or just one day?
I mean, however, which way, man. I don't know.
Okay, because
it's wild to me.
Explain to us the difference between the days.
Okay, look. If we're talking like one day, right? Yeah, everybody's done at least that, right? But if we're talking about multiple days, no, obviously not.
I smoke weed every day from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed.
Okay, why are we even bringing up weed? Nothing's wrong with that.
I feel left out. I don't drink at all anymore.
Well, okay, look, I do both, but I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with waking up, having a morning cocktail, maybe a few more than that, and then,
you drink whatever you want in the morning.
Okay, look, it's John, what is wrong? You have a nice, refreshing morning cocktail.
What he said here is
okay,
true,
look. John, you have a hangover, so you wake up, you have a nice, refreshing morning cocktail, maybe a few, no one's judging except for you, you asshole. And then you have some light hard seltzers, right? Something to get you refreshed and, refresh your palate and everything.
Hey, listen.
Look, you drink as many of those as you want, okay? Then around 2:00, it's time to break out the hard stuff, right?
Hey, don't be mad because I'm sober, okay, Crow? Get on my level, Crow.
Speaking of your level,
get on my level.
Yeah, look,
Crow, you're gonna have a kid one day, and you're gonna have an argument with him. You'd be like, "You're drunk all the fucking time." Be like, "So what, Dad? Look at this podcast from 2021 where you're just like, I drink all day every day." And then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna smack them.
While he downs a fifth of vodka.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you fucking little bastard, come here. I never wanted you.
Oh my god.
What the heck is that sound?
It's nothing. Ignore it.
He's trying to light something up.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
If you're gonna
Dude,
do that, mute your mic.
You're gonna waste the flint. How come it's not
Waste the flint, dude. This thing
Yeah.
is so fucking old. It's like 2 years old. This thing's already fucking gone and dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my good. You need a new lighter.
Yeah, I do.
Well, just
What?
Is it doing
What?
it over and over again?
What?
Is gonna make anything happen?
It does. It does, though. It just takes a while. Shut up.
Oh my
You-
goodness.
You don't know.
Just
me.
call
You
for
don't-
Jasmine. But Jasmine.
So you
Jasmine
were
can't
at-
hear me. She can.
No, watch. You think that's gonna work? Okay, hold on.
So-
Jasmine!
Oh Jesus, Crow.
But she ain't gonna come.
All right, look. So
Dude,
drunks at
one
7
time,
a.m.
no joke, I dropped something on the floor in my office, right? I was playing a game. I dropped something on the floor. I forget what it was. And my wife literally comes busting through the fucking door with her gun.
Oh shit!
I-
What did you drop? A bowling ball?
Yeah, no. Okay, so like dude, I remember what it was now. So I had my mug, right, with my coffee in it, right? And it basically like just fell down, knocked something off with it, and it was like 2 big thumps on the ground, right? And so she thought that like I was fighting somebody in my office or something. I don't know. But like she just like breaks in with a fucking gun, and I'm sitting at my computer holding my fucking controller, and she's got her fucking gun in her hand. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well,
Shay Crow
So-
sounds intense.
all right, so 7 a.m. urges to get on their level.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
Go
John,
get
John, will I-
something
will
to
I-
light your shit
While,
with.
while you light it, look, just slide up.
And John will read or I'll read
Okay,
it.
John,
Yeah,
John,
I'll
can
read
you? Okay, I'll scroll down a bit.
John's a better
Um,
reader than I
I'll
am.
read it. I'll read it.
Okay, hold on. So get on their level.
Okay.
That's where he
Yeah.
left off.
Yeah, I got it. Just-
Okay.
Can you do it with an accent to make it sound?
Steve.
Accent, what kind of accent?
Oh, an Italian accent. An Italian accent. Do an Italian
Sure,
accent.
yeah, an Italian accent.
Yeah.
The competitors with their large brand deals, endorsements, influence, friends, etc.
Okay,
felt
not a queer
excited
Cuban.
And
I said
hopefully
Italian.
with the
Jesus
idea of
Christ, man.
opportunity and friendship with people like that.
Sean, we didn't ask you to be a gay Cuban.
Say
man.
Italian.
That was not Italian. That was a gay
listen,
Cuban man.
That's not.
That
Cuban.
was
That's not even
Oscar. That was
Listen,
Oscar
I know-
at the deli.
I know Cuban
That was
accents,
Oscar
that's
from the
not
fucking
Cuban.
deli. That
No,
was
it's
Oscar
not.
from the
No,
fucking
it's
deli.
not.
Yes, it was.
Oscar,
Yes, it was.
no.
It was Oscar
No,
from the
no,
fucking
no,
deli.
no.
Yes, it
Who the
was.
fuck is
Yes,
Oscar?
it was.
No.
Yes, it
Dude, I
was.
live in Florida, bro. I'm surrounded by Cubans. Okay, no.
Okay, all right. So you know. So maybe
At all.
you're mixing up your
At
Cubans
all.
and your Italians.
No, they don't
Okay.
sound anywhere remotely close.
Look,
to
okay, no,
Let me finish
they
reading.
don't. They don't. But
I'm just gonna read it
the
regularly. My
gay
friend who was
Cubans
like
sound a
them,
little
I'm-
bit more like the
he went to
Italians.
bathroom because He felt
Okay, look.
the vibe was off. He was there. He was in there for like 20 minutes, so his friend was basically scared. Rafi and
Yeah.
Carter kept passing me the bottle and urging me to get on their level. I
Or
wanted to
taking a
fit in
shit.
and make them happy, so I obliged. I never drank from the bottle they made us drink from. They wanted us to chill with them until the big party they invited us to later on. Okay, so are they saying they were still there and they were hanging out somewhere else, or did they come back? What does that mean?
Well, when was it decided that they were going to go to the party? I thought for some reason that they were going there to go to the party, but now it's making it sound like they decided to go to a party they were invited to later on, like they were already there, and then they were like, "Let's go to
They
a
were
party."
just chilling. Okay, I got it. We decided to seek it through we decided to seek it through because we wanted to network at the party. They asked us to watch a movie with them. I started feeling hazy and intoxicated. We all ended up going into one of their bedrooms to watch the movie. We felt awkward, but we were too intoxicated to leave. We thought once the movie came on,
did they drive there?
I believe his friend drove them there. If memory serves correct, we thought once the movie came on, things would be less weird. When the movie was
I got it to light. Fuck you.
Good job. Was playing. They again asked us what we wanted with our careers and talked more about brand deals and things of financial nature. I started dozing off because I was severely under the influence. I texted my friend who was again in the bathroom and told him that I felt uncomfortable and didn't want to be left alone with him. That's kind of fucked up that his boy is like, I'm just gonna hide in here. You
he got to take a lot of shits. He's got diarrhea, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he took a laxative before he got there. I don't know. He basically told me to stay aware and not let them touch me. Wait. He basically told me to stay aware, not let them touch. Did his friend suspect that something was going to happen?
Oh shit!
Maybe he got paid.
That's kind of weird. He basically told me to stay aware and not let them touch me. I knocked out. I woke up in the bed next to Rafi, Carter's friend. I was naked and had no idea what had happened. I had holes in my boxers, and I later turned into the police for evidence, along with my white shirt that was covered in their makeup. I went into panic mode and looked for my friend. I found him in bed with Carter. I woke him up in distress because I felt violated and was naked. We quietly left, and both of us were in shock. We both were violated, and our minds were all over the place. I didn't want to tell my mom or my sister because they were not comfortable about us going to LA in the first place. I just wanted to network and make connections. I had no idea anything like this would happen. I would never put myself in that position. We were manipulated. They texted us asking if we were still going to the party with them later, as if nothing was wrong. You can scroll it down a little bit more, Carl.
Okay. So let's just make sure I don't cut anything off.
Yeah, just where it left off at wrong. Okay, so we didn't know what to say. So we said yes, but we obviously didn't go. We ended up leaving LA and going to our close friend's house to try to clear our heads. We didn't want to go home. Going to my friend's didn't help. It made things worse. I just wanted to get away alone, and I had nowhere to go to do that. We ended up going to my sister's because we didn't know what to do anymore, and we needed advice. So I assumed older sister. She made me go to the police and the hospital, which I was hesitant to do. I was afraid that nobody would believe me because I'm a man. I felt emasculated and small. Never had I ever felt the way I did and do still before. We went to Corona Regional Hospital. We were evaluated, and we had to wait there for LAPD officers to come take the report. We later had to ride with the police to San Gabriel Valley Hospital to get rape kits done. Later on, as this is happening, Lorray DM'd me multiple times on Instagram. I have screenshots and recordings of this. He kept sending and unsending his messages. Lorray is close friends with both Carter and Rafi. Okay, so I assume this Lorray person wasn't there at all. I'm so beyond embarrassed and defiled. I'm so scared to come forward with my story because they have millions of followers, power, and money. I'm scared that nobody will believe me. My esports team, Xtra Gaming, even made me feel wrong for wanting to get what happened to me out to the public. They said I would have to leave the team if I wanted to talk about this publicly.
Wait, John, real quick question. So I was under the impression that these guys were all in the same team together.
So yeah, here's the thing. The guys that they went to go visit were apparently not part of from my understanding of this, they were not part of the esports team at all. The two guys, they were just social media influencers, I believe.
So why would the esports team tell them not to?
Because they're social media influencers within the esports gaming community. So if you go out against them, you'll just turn off a bunch of other people to you.
My guess.
But that's if they're competitor. If that's your competitor, why wouldn't you want to make them?
I don't know if it's necessarily a competitor. I don't know if it's necessarily a competitor. It could just be like someone who's really big within that community.
To me, well, that's the thing. Let's look into these guys, right? Like he's saying Carter, and the other guy's name is Rafi. I mean, I think that they showed. Well, I guess we can look him up.
I have his Twitter account here, so let me just switch this.
Okay, look it up and see if he's actually a part of the gaming community, because I think these guys were just social media influencers, period. You know what I mean? That they happen to reach out to. I don't know if they have ties to the game community. Look at the bio. Check his bio real
It
quick.
just says Instagram, Sir the Star.
So he might just be a social media, not really much of a following there. Maybe he has a big one on Instagram. Can you check his Instagram?
On
So it makes even
Instagram,
less
he
sense.
has 693,000 followers.
Okay, so he's bigger on Instagram as a social media influencer.
Oh wow, he's gayer on Instagram too.
Of course.
Oh no.
I am okay.
God
Hold on.
forbid.
If anyone thinks that I was being offensive there, hold on just 1 second. Okay, there we go.
I like what John was saying.
There you go.
What?
Very gay.
Well,
What when you said about them partying with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you see a guy like this, right, why would you go hang out at his house, right? You know, with your friend.
Well,
goddamn, John.
I'm just saying.
Maybe
look at these pictures, right?
You know what? Oh, hold on, John. In all fairness, if you're looking at these photos, you would never guess that this guy was the top.
I mean, look, here's the bottom line. You see a guy that takes pictures like this on his Instagram, these kind of suggestive pictures, and the other guy who seems to also do the same thing. Why would you want to go there? Why would you want to go to their place alone with just your friend, who is you're both presumably? I presume that his friend is also straight, right? Or no?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
didn't
why
they
would
say
two
they were
straight
sharing
guys-
connections?
You know, I just realized his
I'm
friend
just saying.
probably locked himself in the bathroom when he started to feel sick.
Now it's not to say, look, it's not to say that it couldn't have been a legit business meeting, but I think there's a lot of red flags when they open the door and tell you, yeah, we've been drunk since 7 this morning. And hey, why don't you start drinking too? Like that's immediate red flags. And I get that they're young. You know what I mean? And maybe it's just like, maybe they were blinded by the fact, well, these guys know their stuff, but it's kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of red flags there. And again, I'm not trying to blame the guy.
How it is. LA.
Maybe look again. Maybe they told him something. Maybe they told him something behind the scenes to really entice both of them to get them over there. I don't know how old
That's
these
what I'm
guys are either.
suspecting.
That's the other thing too. I don't know
Well,
how old
look,
these guys are.
based on the twit longer, he was saying things like, "Oh, hey, come over. We have this like really awesome gaming setup." They think that, hey, these guys are big social media influencers. We talk to them. We have big in with other people. And I'm sure those guys were lording that shit over their heads too.
Well, yeah, so that's probably what it is. I mean, they probably entice these guys. They probably entice them by saying, "Hey, look, come check out our gaming setup. Oh, plus, look at all the clout that we have." You know what I mean? On top of that, so maybe we could get you hooked up with people we know.
That was another red flag, though. They said that there was no gaming setup when they got there. That they were drunk. That they wanted to come watch a movie in their bedroom. Like that's a lot of red flags.
Yeah, it's
I'm not trying to victim blame or anything, but
no, me
it's
neither.
like.
But yeah, there was a lot of red flags that should have gone. They were drunk. They come watch a movie with us in the room. His friend was locked in the bathrooms, and left him alone. I mean, that should have been another one.
Yeah, I think that was probably the biggest red flag. But wasn't like the whole like movie watching thing? Wasn't that guy already under the influence? Like he had a drink or something when they invited him to watch a movie with them.
Well, look,
apparently they were all intoxicated at that point. At least based off the video.
I mean, obviously they got them drunk. Look, we all know what happened there, right?
Yeah.
Look, they got them drunk. They were hoping that if they got them drunk, they could go and loosen them up. But it sounds like then they just fucking got their drinks.
See, and look, and to be fair to these kids, right? They probably put the blinders on and just like, I'll endure it to see what I could find out about getting some clout. You know what I mean? Because remember, that's something too that's unfortunate about a lot of people these days, especially people. It's Weinstein. That are trying to become big on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. Like kids these days, a lot of them want to become social media influencers. They think the fastest way to become famous is to become big on these social media sites, whether it be, like I said, TikTok, Instagram, or what have you, right? YouTube, whatever. You know what I mean? They think that's the fastest way to get to fame. So yeah, they put the blinders on for that. And even though I'm sure these guys had to have seen these red flags, but they're like, I'm gonna endure it because maybe something good will come out of this. It's them being naive, unfortunately.
Well, I think it's horrible that his friend like totally ditched him and like locked himself in the bathroom.
Look. The friend was probably drugged too and started to feel it and just freaked out and locked himself in the bathroom.
Maybe we should reschedule with these guys another time and see if we could do this at like a neutral location. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and just been
look,
out. So
look. Obviously, they're dumb kids that made a dumb mistake.
Yeah, they're
I'm not going to blame them for that. Clearly, you have two fucking
no,
predators.
of course not.
Yeah,
of course not.
Look,
I
look,
mean, like I said, not to beat them while they're down, right? We're not trying to kick them while we're down.
Yeah,
or anything,
exactly.
So people who are in similar situations know
like
how to react when they're put in those situations. That's why we need to say it.
Here's the thing. One of the reasons why those guys were doing it to him is because they know, right? They know that they are these big social media influencers. They know why those two boys are there, right? They know that they're there because they're hoping to get connections, and they know they can extremely push the fucking line with them.
Well, and wrestling, they call it getting the rub. Unfortunately, it's probably a poor choice of words.
Could probably call it getting the rub too.
It's probably a poor choice of words in this particular instance because it can apply probably literally in this situation. But it's the same idea, right? The idea that okay, maybe by associating with these guys, we'll get that trickle down of potential clout. I mean, maybe they'll help us out. Maybe they'll shout us out. Maybe they'll help us promote our own social media posts. They'll get us connected with
it's exactly like the Weinstein stuff, right? Like some of those girls thought, okay, look, I have to put up with this fucking old ass pervert. But in some of those situations, the guy went in
goblin. You mean fucking old ass, fucking goblin looking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? But like I said, right? Some of those girls knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, some of them did.
And he held it over their heads, like, hey, you do this, you get this role, right?
Yep.
I don't think that these two were doing that so much, but I'm sure I'm sure it was implied, right? Like, hey, come over, like, hey, we gave you the invite, you know what that means? Oh, hey, you better not say anything. But like, I think drugging them, right?
Look,
these two are active fucking predators. That's different from fucking Weinstein. Weinstein completely used his position. These two fucking drugged these kids.
Well, look, here's the thing, right? Well, with these kids, right? With the Weinstein stuff, we see a situation, like you said, that's a little bit different, right? Because it was kind of a quid pro quo with Weinstein. With these kids, I don't think that they expected going in there that they would have to get sexual. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, all right, I'm not supposed to drink, but I have before. I don't feel comfortable in this situation, which I don't know if they have or haven't.
Look, they're kids. They give into pressure easily.
There's a good chance maybe they already had.
They overlook things.
Even though but even still, right? Let's just say exactly. They're just like, if all I have to do is drink a little bit, or I don't know, smoke a little herb or whatever it is that's on the table, in order to get these guys to talk to me, to potentially hook me up with their connections, I'll do it in the time being. But I don't think they were going in there thinking like, well, I'm down. I'm DTF with these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and here's the other thing is like, even if they were kind of suspecting something or they noticed certain red flags, I think they were probably so hyper focused on the popularity aspect of it and the clout that they probably weren't even aware.
Well, the thing is,
probably didn't want to be homophobic either, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because like
they probably
be like, okay, well, they're not hitting on me, they're just gay. It's like that's just how they are.
Oh, that too. Yeah,
that's the thing too. Yeah, they might have been like, well, I don't want to assume the worst because these guys happen to like other guys. I don't want to assume that just because I'm here, they're trying to do something with me. I'm trying to make it a
that's
business
the thing. Like, not all gay people like every single guy. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
No, but like it's same. It's like the same thing when like a woman gets into a situation, like in a Harvey Weinstein situation. It's like she thinks she's there because they of her talent and stuff, right? Not because of her looks and like they want to just fuck her. So like that's what it seems turned out to be here in this situation too. It's like, oh, these guys don't care about giving us connections or helping us out or playing games with us. They just want to fuck us.
Well, I mean, Steve, to be clear, right? I'm sure those guys have probably done that to other boys, and what they probably do is they do give them what they want, right? It's just, they rape them first and they give them what they want to keep them silent, right? I'm sure if those
or to keep them coming back.
Well, no, not necessarily, because once you have the in from them, you don't really have to go back to them, right? You get the connections, but
unless they threaten to kick them out of something.
I mean, like it's again, these guys are not part of the esport gaming community. So it's not necessarily the same thing, right?
Well, think about this, right? And they might be the kind of guys that for them they like doing stuff like that, right? Like kind of entrapping these young guys that are, especially think about this for a moment, right? Remember when they were talking about James Charles, I guess, which I don't know if this was ever proven to be true or not, but apparently people that were former friends of his or part of his friend circles were saying that, he liked to try to go for straight guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, I don't want to get into that only because the last time that story got brought up, it turned out to be on a fake accusation.
Yeah,
but
that's why I said I don't really want to talk about that.
The reason I bring that up is not specifically James Charles. We don't know if these guys have those kind of proclivities too, that they think, oh, this is going to be,
honestly, I don't even know if I don't think it's about the challenge. I think you have two fucking predators, right? I don't know why a predator operates the way that they do. I don't think it's about sexual relief. I think it's about just taking power over somebody else,
of course,
right?
That's all it is.
Could be. I'm just saying that could be a factor in it as well.
I think that the way that this goes, and again, I'm only saying that because typically predators, they tend to stick to a pattern. Right. And the way that they operate in this circumstance, it seems pretty well thought out, right? About how they were going to approach it, how they're going to be ready for it.
Well,
having two people there.
How old are
I think the kids are like,
are they older or younger?
The kids are in their teens. The kids are in their teens. I thought the Carter guy was like in his 20s.
I think they're all minors. I think everyone in this situation is a minor.
Oh my
yeah. I think they get into it in the video. I'm pretty sure, and they go more into because Keemstar asked them questions. That's how they know everyone had drank before they go into the bedroom because Keemstar wanted to make sure of that because if one of the friends didn't drink anything, he could have driven them home.
Hold on.
It doesn't mean that minors aren't beyond doing this shit. I mean, we know this because of situations like Captain Zach. Captain Zach is kind of a prime example of even young people being nefarious enough to do shit like this. So,
yeah, okay. We'll get into the other video, but if he's okay, so if he has his own house and everything, and he's got alcohol in the house, how is he?
I mean, he could be emancipated.
He could
be an emancipated minor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Could be an uncle's house. Could be grandparents' house. I don't know. There's lots of questions. I have more questions than answers, really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you said it's in Keemstar's video. We read through most of the twit longer. Let's just watch Keemstar's vid on it.
All right.
Yeah.
But I mean, look. I think that these guys have a pattern worked out. Like I said, most predators, they have their own patterns. They tend to stick with them. The way that these guys had it set up and ready to go, it just feels like it's not the first time they've done it. So to me, it's like, hey, we'll lure these boys in, right? We'll say it's about this stuff. Once we got them here, loosen them up, drug them, fuck them. After we've raped them, then we'll give them whatever hookup they want, right? Well, if they say anything, then we'll just blacklist them in the community.
Okay, well, did they? Okay, well, let's just get into video because
I'm just saying that's a theory. I'm being very speculative. I'm just saying it feels like that's probably what the plan was with these two kids, except it didn't work out because the boy went to the cops.
I mean, which is what you're supposed to do.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying I feel like that's what their plan was, but it didn't work out because obviously the kid didn't take the fucking bait. Because like he said, they were trying to contact him after raping him, right? I mean, why do that unless you're trying to make sure he keeps silent? If you're trying to make sure he keeps silent, you're either going to threaten him or you're going to give him something so he keeps his mouth shut. It just feels like that's what the goal is, right? I could be wrong, but I just feels like that's the most basic way of handling this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just watched too many fucking SVU episodes. This has happened a lot in Law and Order SVU. Okay, I'm just saying.
On the line we have Jeff. Jeff, what happened? How did you even end up in this scenario where SA allegedly took place?
So it started by Snapchatting. So we were basically Snapchatting. We got invited to a party later that night, so they invited us over earlier.
Who were you Snapchatting?
Rafi.
Okay.
Rafi and Sir the Star.
Okay. So Sir the Star, Rafi, you're Snapchatting them back and forth. They invite you.
Come on, guys.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back a little bit just so we can figure out what you're saying. Come on, guys. About. Before we do that, I have a special announcement for everybody. And because I do see Chilled Denim in the chat, just so you know, we will be telling the story of that time Omrecker told everybody that it's tight isn't good, but loose pussy is the best. Never fuck a virgin. We'll be reading that story after we're done with this one. But
wait, does this also include the special drink?
Oh, I believe yes, I do have
Oh boy,
I do have the golden shower included in this story.
You guys are in for a treat, chat.
Oh gosh,
Omrecker like to get peed on.
Shh.
God damn it, Sen.
Sen, shut the fuck up. First off, don't worry. We will explain how it happens because actually, I like Omrecker. Look. Some of you might say, well, why are you guys telling this story? Guys, right? Maybe you have it in your head that you need to fuck a virgin, right? That virgins are the best thing, that if you can't do it, you're doing something wrong. And like, look, no. And you should be okay sleeping with any girl, right? Just like you can have partners beforehand, she can have partners beforehand, right? But look, I want you to hear it from Omrecker, right? Because he's going to explain to you why it's actually better not to be with virgins, why it's only good to have pussy that has been fucked by at least, several other guys repeatedly, preferably like while you're in the relationship with them.
I told you he was a cuck. Fucking hell, dude.
We'll get into the story.
We gotta wait for that though.
Yeah, we gotta wait for it.
Up in this scenario where SA allegedly took place.
So it started by Snapchatting. So we were basically Snapchatting. We got invited to like a party later that night, so they invited us over earlier.
Who were you Snapchatting?
Rafi.
Okay.
Rafi, insert the star.
Okay.
I mean, look at them. Look at those dudes. Come on, man.
Oh god damn it, dude.
I'm just saying, man. It could have been a legit business deal.
No, John, you know what you want to say. I want to say it too. But here's the thing. If we say it, somebody could get offended.
Yeah.
But come on. Oh, man.
You boys just come right on by. We're going to talk business. Purely business. Listen, it's going to be strictly business. Okay? Strictly business.
Oh, God. Press on nails and weaves. Jesus Christ.
Just go ahead.
I'm just wondering what this venture was.
Okay. So, Sir the Star, Rafi, you're Snapchatting them back and forth. They invite you over to their house, and you guys are all together supposed to go to a party, correct?
Yeah, we were going to go to a party later that night.
So what happens when you get there?
We get there, the vibes are kind of weird. They say that they're drunk. They were acting like kind of drunk in the beginning. And then my friend went to the bathroom because the vibes were already off. Like, you knew the vibes were already off. So he went to the bathroom, and he ended up being in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. So I'm just sitting there with both of them, and like they were talking to me about brand deals and all this stuff. And like, my brain, I feel manipulated and peer pressured. So I'm like, they're handing me the alcohol, so I'm obviously going to take it. So I'm drinking the alcohol with them. They didn't drink it though. Like let me make it clear. They acted like they were drunk already. They didn't drink one sip from that bottle at all.
So they didn't take a sip from that bottle, but they're peer pressuring you to drink. Now, keep in mind, were they underage at the time?
Yeah.
So they're underage, you're underage. They're peer pressuring you to drink.
Okay, so everybody's the minor.
Okay, so that's okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was trying to find their ages, but yeah. So Keemstar verified it.
Okay, so if they're all minors, right?
It doesn't make rape okay, but it might make sense why these guys trusted these two a little bit more because if they're the same age, you'd be like, okay, well, they're not going to take advantage of us because we're all the same age. They're just different than us.
Yeah, that's what I want to just talk about, right?
Yeah, like I said, the naivete, right? They were probably just like, oh, they're just they're just a bit more connected than we are, but we're all just.
Okay, I assume that they're at least probably 16 or something. They don't look like they could be younger than that. But maybe I'm referring to the ones that lured the other two in, right?
Yeah.
Unless he doesn't understand the question and he thinks minor is like under 21, like minor is a drinking age and not under 18.
Yeah. Maybe. I look.
age.
If somebody would have to clarify that later, but I'll just assume that they are all under the age of 18, right? But yeah, I mean, looking at those two guys scream red flags, absolutely. But I mean, I wouldn't expect. I don't think most people expect minors to do that. We know it's possible, but I'm just.
Oh yeah, where were the parents?
Yeah, we always ask that, but it never gets answered. I just think that it makes sense that the boys would trust them, and have like you guys said, like have blinders on, right, and not think things through. Unfortunately, that leads to this circumstance. So let's keep going through it. But thank you for the super chat, Lopez.
You drink with them, and then what happens next? Is your friend still in the bathroom or what?
Yeah, my friend comes like out like 20 minutes later, and it feels like it's been forever. So long story short, they wanted us to go back and like lay in the bed with them and watch a movie. So we went in their room. They didn't say that necessarily yet, but we went to the room and we were picking out a movie. And
Okay, hold on. Be very careful when you're giving a story, right? I'm giving these boys like a lot more credence because they went to the police and they have a report and everything. I don't know what's going on with the case though. I don't know anything about that. But did you hear what he just said? Okay. Well, they told us to go back to the bedroom with them, and then they hadn't said that yet, but we went back into the bedroom with them.
Well, I think you said that you didn't say that they were going to lay down and watch.
Yeah,
they come and watch a movie in the bedroom. So
okay,
maybe they didn't know it was a bedroom. Like maybe they didn't realize we're going to be laying down a bit watching a movie. But it's like, hey, let's just pick out a movie.
No, my point in saying that was like you got to be careful. Like, be very clear with what you're saying because it gets a little confusing. When you're talking, you're correcting what you're talking about as you're saying it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's usually why, like, I mean, again, I give him way more credence just because, you know, he has gone through the proper authority so far.
Said no to every single movie we picked. It took so long.
And this entire time they're having you drink more and more and more?
No, the whole time when my friend was in the bathroom, they were having me drink. I'm telling you, when the bottle was almost empty, like I'm telling you. And I'm drinking because like I'm nervous and like I don't know
what
how to
was
like
the
react.
alcohol?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it was like vodka.
Okay. So you end up drinking most of a bottle of vodka. Now, is your friend drinking too?
Yeah, he comes out and he takes a couple swigs of it. Yes.
Okay. So you guys are laying down, whatever. You're all in the bed. You know, you're trying to watch a movie as opposed to going to the party. Like, when did things change that you were no longer going to the party?
So apparently we were still going to the party, but it was later. And like, I don't know. So they had us lay on opposite sides of the bed. So it was like one side I was next to Rafi, and then one side my friend was next to Sir the Star.
Okay, all right.
It's just so
all
weird.
Right. I mean,
it's literally like a forced date. It sounds like a forced double date.
I mean, right? Like, come on. I just know
that right there screams red flags.
See, but again, remember, these are guys, you know, that are again.
Like
they're
they probably
young.
just didn't want to be rude.
Well, and they probably they had the blinders on because like, all right, I'll endure whatever I guess I have to endure. You know what I mean? Of whatever discomfort. Like I said, I don't think they wanted the discomfort of obviously being, you know, these guys throwing themselves on them or doing stuff like that to them. But the level of discomfort of like, all right, I'll have a few drinks. I guess we'll watch movies with them. But, you know, in order to let's get through this so we could get to the point where they like help us, right? Maybe that's what they were thinking.
Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I just like. I'm not. I'm just like, there's so many fucking red flags. Everything this guy says is just like a massive fucking red flag. I get trying not to be rude and everything. I even understand the incentive, right? Like the reason why they're there, they don't want to ruin this chance. And again, like you're playing on this esports team, but we saw the esports team doesn't even want them to fucking talk about what happened. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure that, you know, it could probably hurt him if this big social media influencer is talking shit about him. Right. Like I that's probably going through his head too.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they have connections. Like high up connections to the esports stuff.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I can understand all the reasons, but I'm like, I wish this kid had just like listened to his instincts, because I'm imagining there were so many fucking red flags going off in his own head, and he's just ignoring all of it.
Well, he also says at some point, he says at this point that they were both too intoxicated to leave. Like they couldn't leave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like now it's too late. And now like you feel awful because you know what's gonna happen now, and it's just like, holy shit.
And and then we had a movie on, and then they started touching me, and like I told them no, like I'm not with that, and I texted my friend. I was like, do not leave me alone with him.
Now, so your friend, just to be clear, your friend is bi, right?
Yeah, my friend is bi, and he was also he let them know that he was seeing Lorraine at the time. So Sir the Star,
so
like
your
already
friend
knew.
is seeing Lorraine, all right?
Yes. It was like a low key.
I mean, you told me off air that you were straight. You had a girlfriend at the time. Is that true?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time.
Okay, so you're straight, and you're telling them, hey guys, don't touch me. Like I'm not into any of this.
Yeah, no, I made that clear with them, actually. I told them I had a girlfriend. I
I'm going to be a total dick, but you know how Keemstar just said, you know how you were straight at the time, right? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. He's saying he's not straight anymore.
Yeah, people's sexual preferences can change.
So looking,
but I know what you're trying to get
at. I'm looking at both these guys' Instagram, and it seems like the Sir the Star guy is the one that really has, I guess, more of a following than the other guy. The other guy's his following is not as big. It's the Sir the Star guy who has like almost 700K followers.
It sounds like
he's a fashion model.
It sounds like they went to Sir the Star's house, like it was at his house. So
and it seems like he's more the one that would be connected. You know what I mean? Like he's the one that would have, or at least in their view, like he's the one that has the bigger following. He's the one that probably in their eyes seemingly has more of the influence, and the other guy is like probably more of an up and coming person like themselves.
God damn it! I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on the fact that fucking Keemstar was talking about how this boy got raped by a guy. And he goes like, so you used to be straight, right?
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's not what he was saying.
I don't think he meant to say it.
I know he didn't. I know for a fact he fucking didn't. But like, holy shit, dude! It's still like
kind of funny though.
I mean, it's Keem though. So.
If you're gonna expect it from anyone, you'd expect it from fucking Keemstar. God damn. All right. Enough laughter.
I'm still dating the same girl.
So she's still your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's a good setup. I like how you set that up, girl. I wasn't expecting that. So he's still straight. He's still dating the same girl.
I didn't know. I didn't know that he was gonna ask that.
What the fuck? I mean, it's just so she's still your girlfriend. I mean, I would.
Yeah, she didn't think I was gay after I got raped. Thank you, Keemstar.
I mean, look, not to say, look. I mean,
all right, shut up. Now I think it was intentional. God damn. Holy shit.
Again, I wouldn't put it past.
Stephen King Drago, thank you for the super chat. I'll catch the rest tomorrow. I can't stay awake. Take it easy, guys. Good night. Good night, buddy.
Have a good night.
Dude, come. Okay, I'm going. I gotta go back. I gotta just listen to it again. Listen. Okay. Listen to that whole minute again.
That's just okay.
I told him no, like I'm not with that, and I texted my friend. I was like, do not leave me alone with him.
Now, so your friend, just to be clear, your friend is bi, right?
Yeah, my friend is bi, and he was also he let them know that he was seeing Lorraine at the time. So Sir the Star,
so
like
your
already
friend
knew.
is seeing Lorraine, all right?
Yes. It was like a low key.
I mean, you told me off air that you were straight. You had a girlfriend at the time. Is that true?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time.
Okay, so you're straight, and you're telling them, hey guys, don't touch me. Like I'm not into any of this.
Yeah, no, I made that clear with them. Actually, I told them I had a girlfriend. I'm still dating the same girl.
So she's still your girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, it feels intentional. It's like, well, a guy got raped by another guy. He must be gay now. Like, fucking Keemstar, what is up with you?
I like how Lorraine is spelled like Larry.
I know, it's hilarious. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for saying that. Larry. Larry the
my
Lobster.
I'm Larry.
No, your name is Larry. Oh my god. Okay, so yes, I think we can confirm at this point that if you are raped by another man and you are a guy, that does not automatically make you gay. Keemstar learned a lot on Drama Alert. These are good things.
Well, you learn something new every day.
These are good lessons to learn. I mean, we all laugh, but we all laugh.
The only thing that could have been more insensitive, I guess, would have been for him to say, like, oh, she didn't leave you. Like, he might as well have said that. It's like, oh, she didn't leave you after this.
No.
Okay,
come on, bro.
It's the way he asked the question. It's the sound. It's the tone in his voice, and it's the look on his face. I have to go like, so you were straight. Okay, you were straight at the time. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So, what happens next? What's the last thing you remember before you dozed off?
I remember I was feeling like, I've never felt something like that before. Like, I'm feeling like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not feeling super good, like dizzy and all this weird feeling. Like, and the last thing I remembered was I told him, don't leave me alone with this guy because I don't feel right, because I'm not feeling good because, like, the alcohol. Next thing you know, like, I'm in a separate room. I wake up in shock. Like, I'm panicking. Like, I'm wearing like my boxers. They're cut up. Like, I'm
Your boxers has cuts on them.
Yeah, there's like holes on my boxers.
Okay. So you sent me a video of you and your friend leaving, and it's time stamped on August 7th, showing the building or whatever.
Yes.
You end up filing a police report and getting an R kit done. How does that happen? Who convinces you to do that?
My sister actually convinced me. I wasn't going to tell anyone, honestly, because, like, I don't know, like, when something like that happens, it's like usually people keep quiet, and especially, like, I don't know, it's like something like one of those situations where you don't know who to tell.
Right.
But
no, I'm not done with the Drama Alert. And it doesn't say in the twit longer what's actually going on with any sort of police investigation. This all happened in August, right? And the Sir the Star guy's account, he doesn't use it. He doesn't really use his Twitter. So I don't know if he's more active on Instagram.
Probably, considering those pictures.
I think they say later on that he's still waiting on some word back from the police.
So just
okay. So then all I can say is, I'm not going to blame Keemstar for running with the story because he does have the evidence, right? Like, the kid brought that all to him.
Yeah, he showed a police report. So I mean,
I'm just saying that this is not Keemstar running with the story where you don't have anything for it. I think
it's stuff to back it up.
Yeah, but it's irresponsible for the kid because, like, if they're doing investigation, and it takes time, but, like, you running and telling everybody about the investigation only can hurt said investigation. So if you actually want the guy to face any sort of punishment, you put that into jeopardy running onto Drama Alert.
Well, what other stuff can be like investigated? He gave over all the evidence and everything. He doesn't want this to happen to other kids, I'm assuming.
Well, right? No. Notifying the person that you have gone to the police, right? That's what I mean. You never want them to know what's going on. Right, because that gives them incentive to start deleting and purging everything that they can.
Yeah, which they may have already started to,
Yeah, I'm just like that. That's what I mean. Maybe he already told them at the time he was going to the police. Right, that could be true too. So, I'm just saying in just about any situation, including his own, right. You have to give the police time to actually do their investigation. You really don't want people to know because you really don't want to spook the person that did it to you because that could cause them to start like just getting rid of everything.
Yeah.
And it was 3 months ago. I mean, maybe.
And in fairness to,
that's true too.
In fairness to this kid, since it happened back in August, he didn't run to social media back in August.
No, he didn't.
To his credit, he went to the police. He did what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So maybe at this point, maybe
he probably felt lost.
Maybe he just feels maybe there's things he hasn't got enough updates, and he feels like maybe nothing is happening with it. Like I see in a situation like this is what we talked about this recently too. in a situation like this, I understand a little bit differently. If you've done your due diligence, you've done what you can do up to the point you feel nothing else is happening and you feel no other recourse, and then go on, like, that's one thing. Like, see, I don't begrudge this. What he's doing here, I don't begrudge this too much because
they're still out there doing whatever they're doing. They're minors too, so they probably won't get put in jail or anything. They're probably going to get away with this. So I think people should know.
I think they could be tried as adults depending on their age.
Yeah. Look, the only reason why I said is I don't actually know what's going on with anything with the investigation. But like, if the cops really are not doing anything for him and they're not communicating, it makes sense to me. Keemstar, I think, isn't doing anything wrong because he's been given the story in full with evidence to back it up. I don't think the kid is like out here, running around trying to seek clout or anything. Like you said, he didn't run to fucking social media instantly.
No, exactly. If he wanted to do that, exactly, he would have done it back in August. If it was,
he's been waiting for a response for about 3 months. He hasn't got anything. He's now like, look, I need to share this with people.
He might feel, like I said, it's a lot different when it's your first action is to just go online and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lot different. Like, obviously some time has elapsed. He went through the steps that he thought were appropriate, that he was advised to by family, which, props to his family too, right? Because he says his sister encouraged him, hey, no, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the cops. You need to have all this stuff done. Like, this has to happen. You know what I mean?
He doesn't gain anything from going public with it either, because the fucking gaming company is like, you better not do this or else, or you should just not be part of the company. So he has to tell the whole world now that he got raped. Like, I don't think that he wants to go public with it. I think he feels obligated to, so this doesn't happen to another kid.
Well, and another thing that, John, you were telling me last night was a lot of guys in situations like this they feel ashamed, so they don't come forward. So
in most
he's got to deal with some of that too.
Yeah, in most situations like
I'm
this,
not going to beat him up for going to Keemstar.
Oh no! Like, nobody
young
should
boys
beat him up for going to Keemstar on this because he's actually followed this process. I still think, like, in general, it's never it's never a good idea to run to the media when you're like going after somebody in terms of like. Yeah, you know what I mean, though? Like, because you could jeopardize things. It could definitely help at this point because he does have evidence to support what he is saying. So he could do things. Yeah, he could actually do things with that evidence to put a stop from that predator, being able to access as many people as he can right now. But at the same time, it could also jeopardize his own case against that predator. Because you've now taken it onto the media and everything, or onto social media. Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword. At this point.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not gonna like sit there and fucking beat him up for it though, because it makes sense to me. And he actually, I've said this before, when they don't even bother to go to the cops, they make up all these excuses as to why they couldn't go to the cops. Like that, I hold against them, right? But when you do the process, okay, and you wait. I could understand then going on to social media after the fact.
Yeah. And the thing is, another thing, what I was saying, what Red was talking about is that men or boys that are in situations like this where they're assaulted, they are less likely to tell anybody. Like boys, especially when they get assaulted, are much less likely to ever tell anybody. Like they'll take it to the grave before they tell someone. Like women are much more likely to tell their story before men are because of
of the stigma.
Because the stigma, them feeling emasculated, things like that, and just how they feel society might view them, and so they're less likely to say something on the situation. So that's the other thing too. Like what he's saying, I could totally buy that he felt emasculated over the situation for sure. You know what I mean? And he probably was like, oh man, I'm never gonna tell anybody this because it's so humiliating. But look, he did. It is what it is. Like to what Crow was saying, I agree with that to a point too. If there still is an active investigation, he might be hindering it by going public. But on the flip side of that, at least he didn't run to social media first, which is what a lot of people do in these situations. They think that's the first thing they should do is run to social media. It feels more like, at least in this situation, it seems like he probably feels the need to come forward about it now because of the stuff that happened with his gaming team. And plus, these guys are probably still out there. Probably feels that he hasn't got any updates and nothing's happened. Maybe he feels that this is the step he needs to take. It's not to say that it's the right step. We don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, at least it wasn't his first step, right?
Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick, so I'm just going to play the video through.
All
Yep,
right.
good.
My sister basically convinced me to go later that night.
All right. So we have, it looks like they took property from you. Is this for the arcade or is this the police report?
See, look, he's showing
Yeah,
everything.
for the arcade,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
But they took my underwear too. They have everything. They had I had makeup on my shirt. Took that in evidence.
You said something along the lines offline that, they had, some type of markings on your private area.
Yeah, so when you do an arcade, they shine a glow light and it shows you all the spots where saliva could potentially leak or liquid. And there was some near my private spots.
So you're thinking you're passed out and they're performing, oral or something on you while you're passed out. Okay. All right. Well, this is some heavy stuff. All right. So I reached out to Sir the Star, and his response was that he wasn't even in the room with you, that you were in a room with just Rafi. I wasn't able to reach Rafi, but Sir the Star is saying that he knows nothing about this.
Huh.
Yeah, but the thing is, it also happened to my friend too. We did the arcades together. We didn't know how to react and
So
stuff
you
like that.
and your friend both had this done.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you and your friend both filed police reports.
Everything. We did everything together.
And you and your friend are in the same esport organization.
Yes, sir. He's no longer part of the team though. He got kicked a while ago.
So you didn't want to tell anyone, all right? And you were looking for someone to tell for some help. some
Wait, so they
guidance, right?
got
That's what you told
kicked
me,
for
off air.
reporting
And you
this?
went
His
to
friend
the
did.
esport organization.
He says his friend got kicked a while
What
back.
was the reaction
Jesus
from
Christ.
your
Not
esport organization?
necessarily for reporting it, though. We don't know why his friend got
Yeah,
kicked.
we don't know why his friend did. He just said his
Okay.
friend got kicked a while ago, so we don't know why the friend got kicked off. It could have
Because
been
if
for
his
legitimate
friend-
reasons.
If
Could
his
have been
friend
poor
was
performance or
kicked,
something.
if his
Yeah.
friend was kicked because of that, that's really
Well, okay.
sucks.
Well, we
I
don't know
wouldn't
that.
spec-
We don't
yeah,
know
I
that.
wouldn't
Yeah,
speculate on it because he's
now I'm
not
kind of
saying
going off
anything
of
about it.
speculation, but
Yeah, because I feel like if that was one of the reasons why, he would have said something right then and
Yeah,
there.
I think
Or
so.
or
yeah.
maybe it could have been, and the friend just doesn't want him talking about it. We have no
Mm.
clue. I just leave it alone.
Is Xtra Gaming.
Basically they told me not to tell anyone and I should just keep it to myself and if I want to go public with it, that I need to not have it extra in their name because it's gonna bring negative light on their name. And also I honestly really made me hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie, because I look up to these dudes.
Of course, that would hurt anyone's feelings being in this situation. So you did send in a screenshot of a text conversation between you and Conley. Now, who is Conley in Xtra?
He's one of the owners and founders of the team.
Okay, so you're talking to him directly. You're telling him in this text conversation that you want to tell your story and you want to go public. He says, "I want you."
Oh, well, hold on. Before we do that, everybody, name and shame. Remember this face? This is the face that protects the predator.
Is it?
Name and
I don't even know what this
shame.
guy said yet. This is
Name
another deal on
and
the team.
shame.
Do not harass anybody. Do not hit them up.
I disagree and I disavow.
Do not hit any of these people up. Just
Okay. So this is the one that basically told him that if he comes forward, it will bring a negative
No,
light
this is
onto
not
the
the
team.
same guy. No, this isn't the team manager. This is just another. This
Why,
is the
are you
co-founder
sure?
of the team.
Well, yeah. Hold on, because
No,
he reads the text message from him.
Yeah,
two-
but there's an audio recording of
Go
him
public.
and the manager. This is the
There's
manager.
co-owners.
He says, "I want you to post."
Okay, so here we go. I want you to post about it to tell your story. The only problem is Xtra being associated with it is going to shine a ton of negative light on us. So this is Conley.
Okay, yeah. So he was doing that too.
Well, the manager
What a
probably
fucking
said the
shit,
same
people.
thing. The
Yeah,
manager
yeah,
probably said the
yeah.
same thing though, right? Like usually, so I don't know what sort of structure they have, like as far as that goes. But typically, if any sort of business, if your owner is saying something, the little fucking mouthpiece that works under him is going to repeat it.
Well,
Yeah,
supposedly
that's
this is
that's
the
true.
co-owner. It's him and the other guy. The other guy,
Co-owner and founder. So this
Yeah.
is
This is
one.
one of
He-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
He
one
gets
of
the final say, I would assume,
Yeah.
because he's a fucking owner. Yeah.
Well, what? Yeah, like John say, it's one of them. So I don't. know if they bring up any of the other individuals.
They bring up the other one. Yeah, they do.
Then you're right,
they
Crow. That person does defend predators, and we should just
he does.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Predators.
Extra gaming protects predators.
Let's go through a little bit more because I have a lot to say about these.
Sean's gonna go off.
This particular situation.
Oh boy, Toy Bounty Hunter is gonna go.
Because I haven't heard John
I did
watch
off
this
in a
video
while.
yesterday.
About it to tell your story. But the only problem is Xtra being associated with it is going to shine a ton of negative light on us. You respond saying, bet I won't post it. Why did you say you wouldn't post it after he said that?
Because I wasn't trying to lose like the position of the team I'm on, because I really like being a part of like Xtra.
He then responds to you saying, but I don't want you to hold back your story because of Xtra. So if you want to temporarily disassociate.
Pause right there. Pause right here. Pause right here. So this is my biggest. This is my biggest problem.
you.
This is my biggest problem with this guy's response. Okay. All right. He says he wants him to tell his story, but it's going to bring negative attention. Oh, okay. So I won't say anything. Oh, but I don't want you to not tell your story. But if you tell your story, you can't like be with us for now if you tell it. But we'll bring you back after you're done telling your story.
Yeah, if you want to take
This to
like
me-
2 weeks unpaid leave.
This is
Yeah.
absolutely fucking ludicrous to me. And the reason why is because the fact that this kid and his friend allegedly, got assaulted has nothing to do with the fucking team, okay? It wasn't at a sanctioned event by Xtra Gaming. It has nothing to do with them. If anything, right? From a PR standpoint, they would have looked good coming forward and supporting their guy, saying, one of our players, unfortunately, was the victim of sexual assault, and we are going to do everything in our power to make sure that he gets the justice that he deserves for what happened to him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
By prosecuting these guys to the fullest extent of the law, and we will put our own money on the line to back him up. That's to me, that's the most ludicrous shit that I've seen so far. Is this shit? It's like, oh, you got this. Why? It didn't happen at an Xtra fucking gaming event. You guys are not at fault.
John,
See what I'm saying?
John. Let me help you out here. Okay.
Corporate Crow is gonna bring the wisdom.
Here, let me help you out here. 2 white Xtra Gaming members are going to attack 2 black Alphabet member social media influencers.
With bigger followings.
With much bigger followings.
I don't give a fuck.
No, John. The reason why I said no, John.
This is why John should own Xtra Gaming, not that bag. I mean, that guy.
Listen. I'm not saying it because it's right. I'm saying what these little figs thought was, oh, we should just not support our own fucking member because potentially there could be some PR backlash on us. But if you want, you can just take an unpaid leave from the team. We'll look for another member in the meantime. Don't worry about it. But if you want to do that, then you can share your story. Yes, I think that the people that run this team are fucking scumbags.
Here's the thing. Even the optics of it, right? With them being whatever alphabet people, that doesn't fucking matter. These guys are beta ass, butter soft bitches, okay? Because all they needed to do was come. Because here's the thing. You're talking about S assault here, right? We're talking about that shit, right? This guy's telling you that this happened. It didn't happen at any event that you guys are running at all.
No, John.
And even
I am talking about a year of absolute stupidity and absurdity that's all been based on race. Okay, and now you have this gaming team, right? And the gaming community has become increasingly more strict on what you're allowed to say and not to say. So now you have this motherfucker who's running the team going, oh, motherfucker, I'm going to have to go after 2 black, gay, social media influencers. Hell to the fucking no. I'm not doing it. No, I'm sure that's what went through that motherfucker's head.
I'm sure that was probably part of the optics in it, but to me it doesn't matter. To me it doesn't matter because there's no responsibility. They really do, because here's the thing: they would have drummed up a lot of support by being like, "We just found out that this happened to our player, and we're gonna let you all know right now. We stand by him, and we will put as much money as we can towards his legal defense. If this should have to go to that next level of going to court, we're gonna seek justice for him. We're so sorry this happened to him. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? This makes absolutely no sense. This kind of response to them, oh man, we don't want to catch that kind of heat, blah blah blah. You got to disassociate.
Look, you say it doesn't
Bullshit.
make sense. You say it doesn't make sense.
No, I understand it from a PR standpoint. No,
yeah,
bro, I used to work in PR, bro. Come on.
Okay, yeah, like you get what I mean, right?
I
only believe all
fuck,
women.
But fuck this shit. Okay, this
jumpers technically qualify as women.
Oh wow, Gretzky, don't say shit that can get my channel banned.
Yeah. This is absolute bullshit. Honestly, to me, they would have gotten they would have gotten a little bit of backlash, probably made from that. But here's the thing, though. Again, you're talking about these guys who actually went through the process. They did everything right that we know of. Right? They went to the police. They filed a police report. They did a rape kit. They turned in their clothing as evidence. They went through all the steps. You know what I mean?
John,
steps.
Do you think that the jackass that wrote these text messages, do you think that same individual actually looked at anything before sending those texts out?
Look at what the guy looks like, right? He looks like a young guy. He looks like a guy who probably doesn't have a whole lot of experience. And let's be honest here. Who the fuck has ever heard of Xtra Gaming before this shit? You know what I'm saying?
No,
these are guys, exactly. These are guys probably trying to come up themselves. And they probably, they have
an official jersey.
Look at him. He looks like a young guy too. He looks under the age of 20. You know what I mean?
Whoa, hold on. Are you saying the guy that named his team Xtra Gaming and it's got like 3 totally rad snakes, all like in a cool, unique pattern? Are you saying that this guy is not of like a decent age?
He might not be of age. Look at him. I mean, bro, he don't got a single hair on his face, bro. You know what I mean? His balls might have not even dropped yet. Okay, for all we know. Here's the thing. All right, he looks like a young guy, right? He looks like a guy who
he's stupid. I honestly feel like I feel like, no joke, what I just said about this being a PR move, that's why he fucking sold out his teammates. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Sure.
Because he's young and dumb.
It probably could be that too. But the thing is, look, he looks like a kid himself too. He looks like a person that probably he might not have a lot of a business experience, and he probably looks at this like, oh man, we just got started. We don't want to be involved in anything that's going to bring this kind of attention to us. Who knows? I mean, a bunch of different things could have gone through his head, or maybe a lot of people got into his ear about it too. You don't know who he's got in his circle. They might have told him, oh, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. It might be bad. Because I don't know how quickly responding to those messages. So
for context, Razer makes gaming PCs and shit. That's the Razer emblem. Okay, sorry.
That was that was one of their sponsors, I believe.
Then they are really, 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 really big figs, because then that means that instead of having a really cool rad snake emblem, all they have is that really goofy fucking X that's on his shoulder there. It's actually kind of sad.
Xtra Gaming.
To me,
he's 19. Okay, all right, I can clown on him. Listen, you stupid bitch. You're gonna be running a team. You need a better fucking emblem. Also, don't sell out your fucking teammates, you fucking cocksucker.
Like I said, young, dumb, inexperienced himself. Running a team. So
young, dumb, inexperienced, brain damaged, deformed mentally, hated by his parents. Sorry, John. What were you saying about this individual?
Too many character attacks,
Okay, all right, you got it.
Saying, bet I won't post it. Why did you say you wouldn't post it after he said that?
Because I wasn't trying to lose the position of the team I'm on, because I really like being a part of Xtra.
He then responds to you saying, but I don't want you to hold back your story because of Xtra. So if you want to temporarily disassociate for the time being, you can do it on great terms. This is wild. Up to you.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that
Razer put out a statement?
They also lost their...
They did.
No!
Razer put out a statement.
Oh no, Conley!
Wait, and the other funny thing, this motherfucker Conley dude, he stepped
Not
down.
him, the other guy, the other owner stepped down.
Oh, I thought this dude stepped down.
No, it wasn't him. It was the other owner.
Conley, no!
He stepped down yesterday. It wasn't Conley. It was the other guy. He shows him. He shows him.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
no,
Go to
but
the video.
guys, it's so unfair. All Conley did was sell out minors who were members of his team because he was worried about a potential PR backlash, right? And now you're telling me that the other members are leaving him and he's lost his big sponsor? Oh no.
I feel so bad for
I
him.
don't fucking care. Sorry, I had to burp there. Let's see. Let me check out his Twitter account.
See, the thing is,
This is hilarious. So November 12th, he put night Xtra fam, cool trip coming up for an exciting announcement. Can't wait for y'all to see. And then the allegations dropped the end said shit.
Maybe that was the exciting announcement.
Or maybe the exciting announcement is, I'm out of business, y'all.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, like I said, look, this is a much worse PR nightmare than anything that would have happened beforehand. Like like I said, even the risk would have been worth the reward, in my opinion. Because
of course,
he would have had probably some people in the alphabet community upset with him, trying to say, "Oh, you're just trying to railroad us and whatever." But here's the thing, though: the long-term benefits probably you would have outweighed this shit. Like this to me, this is probably not something you're gonna come back from. You know what I mean?
Dude, people love it when you stand by SA victims. You see it all the time.
Well, yeah, but this is an odd case because, like Crow was saying, they're white, they're guys.
Well, I
and
know.
you're going against the alphabet community,
I
which, like, look, I called out someone who got kidnapped, and I still get hate for that. It's to me that seems insane. Right?
Redsky. You want me to give you a fucking lesson? All right. There is an idol, okay, within the gay community called Harvey Milk. All right. Harvey Milk.
Who the fuck is that?
Harvey Milk was assassinated in the 70s, right? With Dianne Feinstein, who's been a senator in California for a very long time. All right. And he fought for gay rights and everything. Okay. And like I said, idol, people fucking love him. Also, Harvey Milk groomed and statutorily raped several minors between the ages of 15 and 17 years old.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If you point out that Harvey Milk groomed young men for sex, and yes, indeed, went and had sex with those young men, the alphabet community gets extremely fucking angry and calls it hate speech. So
okay.
So
I didn't know about that. So I guess with that context, yeah.
So when I say that you can go after the alphabet community for heinous shit and it doesn't fucking matter, right? Believe me, it doesn't fucking matter. They don't fucking care.
Well, we haven't heard these other two people's side either. They could be they gave consent, they gave consent, and then there's their word against the other people's word, and then they're going to take the alphabet community's word over the white people's word.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Look, the reason why this sounds bad right now, nothing's been proven here. Okay, you have to say allegedly. I'm not saying that it did. I'm not saying it did happen or didn't happen legally. I can't. All right, so it is all allegedly, but. Look at where Conley is looking at it from before you get into this PR nightmare, right? These boys have turned in this story. They have no proof. They have no proof. They have no proof that they were actually raped, right? They can prove that they had intercourse and they can say that it was forced, but they don't have any proof unless they were like texted or something of that nature. So Conley's looking at it as these boys have no proof, and they're going to go after really popular black gay social media influencers. I'm sure that's why he sold out his teammates. Now, look, at the end of the day, when you're the leader, right? When you're in charge, you have to stand by your people, even if it's a losing fucking battle. You don't sell your fucking people out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Conley guy, again, he's 19 and everything, and people are gonna go like, "Oh yeah, he can suck suck as many dicks as." I almost said something really inappropriate, but fuck this guy. Seriously, fuck this guy. Right? I don't care that he's 19 and young and stupid. Okay, if you lead a team of people. You stand by your fucking people. And if you don't have the fucking balls to do that when one of your people is assaulted by someone else, right? Fucking quit. Like, seriously fucking quit. Because you're never going to learn, right? That can never be fucking taught to you. You will always be a coward, right? You were born a coward, you will die a coward. There's nothing that can be done to stop you from being a fucking coward. So live like a fucking coward, but at the very least, get out of everybody else's way. Anyways.
Also, why does this dude look like Morgs?
Who?
Here's the other thing.
Do you not know who Morgs is?
Oh,
no, never mind.
Let me just say this of this, right? Let's just say, because again, we don't know for a fact that this stuff happened. Again, we have to say allegedly. It's being investigated still.
I'm not speaking about the people that assaulted him. I'm talking about this Conley motherfucker.
Here's the thing.
Because the reason why Conley's taking so much heat is because he didn't stand by his people. Not because the boys have proven that they were assaulted, but because this motherfucker wanted to cover it up.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, that I think is the biggest issue. Here's the thing. Like, right, and I understand taking the precaution, right? We don't know if any of this is fact. It's being investigated by authorities. But here's the thing. They wouldn't have lost really anything by them saying, hey, we stand, like, if the dude's like, hey, I want to tell my story, and you're just like, all right, well, hey, look, you have my support, go ahead and tell your story. You know what I'm saying? We'll back you up. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's it.
Filed
like
a police report, because if they're lying, then they filed a false police report. And that should be enough for the company to get behind them.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, after the fact, look, if it turns out, let's just say it turns out to all be bullshit, right? They didn't find anything, and truthfully, whatever happened, that night at that apartment was 100% completely consensual, right? Let's say they investigate and they find that it was 100% consensual on all sides. These kids admit to the fact that oh no, yeah,
well, then you can cut ties with them then.
Exactly, you can cut ties with them, but even still, like I said, it doesn't really affect you. It's not going to affect you in the public eye. Look, if anything, it'll show, hey, look, we stand in solidarity with them, and this, that, or the other for they're telling their story, whatnot. And again, look, if they do if it turns out that they're lying, right? If it turns out for whatever reason they're lying, exactly, you could cut ties with them afterwards and then be like, and issue whatever apology to these other guys or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me now, you've put yourself in a position where it looks bad because exactly, it's like you were holding this kid back from saying something. You know what I mean? And telling him, well,
if you say something, he might have had
anything.
incentive to cover it up or whatever.
Well, I mean, look, he did have incentive in this sense. He was terrified that by going after those individuals, that it would drag his company down somehow.
But that's the thing. Look, you would have taken.
It's getting dragged down right now.
Like I said,
because he's a fucking idiot. You know what people don't like? Fucking disloyalty. Right?
Look,
they don't fucking care. Like, look. If those boys made up everything, right? If I find out 2 weeks later that those boys made up absolutely everything, and this Conley motherfucker tries to come back and go, see, I told you so, I'd say, no, you're a gutless fucking coward, right? You're a gutless fucking coward. You stand by your people. If they get proven to be liars later, then you can throw them out. But they have not done you wrong. Okay? They have been wronged. They have been harmed. They have told you, and you're such a gutless fucking pussy that you went ahead and tried to cover it up and block them from talking about it. Go fuck yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, I don't know if it did or didn't happen. What I do know is when it was told to you, you acted like one of the most gutless, ballless little bitches possible. I would say that I hope that you were the one who was there that night and you were the one that got assaulted. But as you have proven already, you are not a man. So as you have gone, they would have left your ass alone.
I disagree and I disavow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that one, John. Holy shit!
But here's I was wondering where we're gonna have something like that.
Here's the thing.
No. Because look. Honestly, I'm being completely fucking real here, right? Well, I wouldn't want it to happen to anybody. If I had the choice, right, gun to my fucking head, right, and it said one of these people, it either has to happen to the innocent kid or it has to happen to his gutless fucking pussy ass manager, I'd much rather it not happen to the innocent child.
It's fair.
Fair enough. But here, look, what I'm saying is like with the way they handle it, right? If it turned out that right, after it's all said and done, the dust clears that these kids were lying, the truth will come out, obviously. And not just that, look, at that point, you could say, all right, now the gaming team has a little bit of egg on their face, but again, they can still do the right thing. Be like, hey, you know what? We could ties with them because we have no tolerance for people taking these very serious situations and turning them into a spectacle, you know what I mean? Or trivializing them. So, I mean, even then they would still be okay. You know what I mean? Like I said, regardless of whatever
why
the
are people
outcome
like
is going to
fucking
be.
Crow? Okay, Kayla, Crow, no. Okay, let me rationalize this position out.
You haven't
Okay?
even gotten to the call yet. You'll go so much crazier when
nope.
you're hearing them call.
Okay, I'll get to the call. I'll get to the call. But let me rationalize this position out for you. Okay, I treat somebody that would cover up a rape, especially the rape of a minor, the same way that I would treat the fucking rapist. Right? I hold them on the same fucking caliber. And one thing that I've said multiple fucking times is I don't care if a rapist gets raped. So just to be logically fucking consistent, I don't give a shit what happens to Conley. If I had a choice to save the innocent child and let this motherfucker take the punishment, 100%, 100% I would pull that kid out of that situation. I wouldn't think twice about pushing Conley into it.
Yeah. Like I said, look, my position on this is clear, right? I don't know if any of this is true, but I will say this. Look, I appreciate the steps that were taken. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, because if it turns out being true, then it turns out being true, right? When they're done doing the tests on the kits and all that, and see if there was any DNA that wasn't of these two guys, you know, that this allegedly happened to. You know what I mean? Whatever they find out is whatever they find out, right? I mean,
well,
DNA doesn't lie.
Part of it is like
So,
you'll have to get the DNA from those
of course.
guys too.
Well, the thing is, look, the police will tell them. The police will tell them too once the investigation finds that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you know, those results, depending on the priority of a case, can be, you know, sooner rather than later. It just all depends. But the thing is, look, like I said, if these people had handled the situation a little bit differently, this wouldn't be. It's really more about how the company handled it more than anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, the whole situation is allegedly. We have to say allegedly. We don't know that it's fact. We just don't. We don't know if any of this that's being reported here with this kid and his friend is absolutely true. We don't know that yet. You know what I mean? We'll know once everything concludes. But it's the way that this company handled that is really. That's what's leaving the worst taste in people's mouth. It's just kind of like, well, you know, don't say nothing because
everybody. I just want to announce something because we haven't gone past 3 hours on a stream in a while, but we are definitely going to. Right?
Oh,
so
especially with this Omewrecker stuff.
Do not tune out because apparently we're about to listen to a phone call that's going to make my fucking blood boil, and then you get to hear the time that Omewrecker was advising people that sex with virgins is not good sex, and what are you doing? Tightness. Well, tightness is for squares. It's only loose pussy is what you want.
Yeah, let's get through this part here because I'll probably have to go after this. I have a couple things.
Want you to hold it in. Reading this, I'm at a loss for words. He's saying, "Hey, look, if you want to post your story about what happened to you, your SA story, you should probably leave the team. You know, leave the team, then tell the story, and then we'll remain on good terms." That's wild.
It's just like I've been here forever, and there's no way like they don't like support me like that.
This is unbelievable. All right, so you sent me another video that your sister recorded. You're on a Discord call with your team, your esports team, right? The owners are on there. Now let me get this straight. The two owners are this Conley gentleman that sent you the lovely text message. And then this other gentleman.
Okay. Let me see.
That's the other owner.
Sly was the one who stepped down.
He's the one that stepped down.
Okay. So maybe he's got to be using his Twitter.
He seems to be more the top dog from my understanding of the two. They're both co-owners, but I think he's the head honcho.
Damn.
Okay.
It's like what Crow said before. Talk about loyalty. These people are turning on each other. Oh my god.
Okay. So we'll read his statement because he acknowledges that he knew about what had happened, and we'll figure out what he has to say. Yeah.
Wow.
But he looks older than the other guy too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He at least looks, I think, a little older, right?
Yeah,
at least a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's very old. I mean, he could be in his early 20s, mid 20s. I don't know. He could be, could be in his 30s. I don't know.
Let me hit play. He looks older though.
Xtra Sly, correct?
Yes, sir.
These are the owners and investors or whatever.
Not the investors, but they're the owners. Yes, sir.
They're the owners of this esport organization. All right. You sent me a call that your sister recorded when you guys were on a Discord. And can you set this up for me? They're yelling at you for sharing your story with another team member because she's going to leak it because she has, in their words, loose lips. And this is unbelievable.
This might be an illegal recording.
If you guys came to me and asked me for a relationship, I'll give you guys.
Okay, hold on. This extra sly guy is in Nevada. Google.
Where's Conley from?
But I think the kid, isn't he from California?
It's illegal either way because she's not a party in the conversation, but she's recording it. He's a party in the conversation.
Well, Nevada's a two-party consent state. The entire recording is illegal.
Doesn't matter.
God.
It's on the internet.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my rules.
Crime for a crime.
Okay. Let me put it like this, right? The only time it's okay to do an illegal recording is if that recording is so fucking damning to the person that you are recording that they could never, ever, 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 ever file charges against you because the reputation has been that thoroughly fucking crucified.
Well, like I said, it would be illegal on Jeff's side too because he lives in California.
Well, it's illegal. It's illegal on all fronts, dude. It's illegal on all fronts.
Just to put that out there,
Yeah.
Just to put it out there. But go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, the only time where it's going to be okay to do something that is illegal on all fronts, like illegally making a recording where it is illegal in every single state of every single party.
And
hold
obviously,
on, stop. The only time is that recording is so fucking damning, right? That nobody would ever go after you for it.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, and with the recording, right? Unless consent was asked, everybody on the call, by the way, would have to have consented to the recording. Everybody.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just work like if one person says, "Hey, I consent to the recording with you," blah blah blah, and there's a third person that doesn't say anything. It doesn't work that way. That third person still has to also consent to the recording. So. Just putting that out there for whatever,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
This relationship, but I'm sorry, but like she's a friend because of the business. So we need to look at why she's a friend. She's a friend because of the business. And at the end of the day, she's kind of a liability at times of business. And all you guys are doing is fueling the liability. The reason she's a liability is because she has loose lips. So that's why we don't tell her shit. And you want to know what not telling her shit does? It makes her not a liability anymore. But then you guys are telling her shit, which is making her a liability again. So it's just not working.
There's more.
You sound
You hear that
really
shit, bro?
fucking frantic
You
in that call.
cannot, you motherfuckers.
Don't even tell your sister what happened because she's a liability and she has loose lips. She's gonna fucking tell people.
Dude, what are they gonna do? Contract a
Did
hit out of him?
The teammate is his sister?
No.
No.
Okay, the teammate is saying, do not tell your sister any more stuff because she's a liability. She's gonna tell you to tell other people. She's gonna tell people like, I don't want this story being associated with Xtra. Go back and listen again if you want. And she's recording it because she's like, what the fuck?
Sister's recording it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeff's sister is recording it. Yeah.
So yeah, don't even tell your sister you got it.
Oh god damn it. And so you guys got all upset when I said I would have if I could trade these people's places, I would.
I didn't say
I didn't. I was making
I just
sandwich at the
disavowed.
time.
I just disavowed what you said. That's it.
Yeah, you know what? You shouldn't have disavowed it.
No, I still disavow. But go ahead, play the call.
Fucking talk to her. She says, "Hey, what's the weather?" You can say fucking something, but that's about it. I don't know why you gotta talk to her about getting raped. Like, I didn't even tell her. Think about it.
I don't know why you gotta tell everybody you got raped. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? God damn. If she talks to you, talk to her about the weather, but I don't understand why you gotta tell them you got raped. Fuck off, dude.
Fuck.
God damn. Disagree and disavow my ass. I was completely.
Yeah, I think
correct.
I might walk that one back.
Thank you, Redsky. Thank you, Redsky.
I don't know. There's a very special place in hell for people like Conley.
Come on, Steve. Join the winning side.
That's not Conley.
What?
On the call, I believe it's actually. I believe that's actually.
I would swap out either of these motherfuckers. Steve, join me.
Why did they have
Is that what you just said?
No, swap them.
Swap.
Oh my god.
I mean, where do you fucking hear
I disagree and I disavow with that as well.
In another universe.
Yeah, in another universe.
Okay, in another universe.
What
whatever.
if?
Victim blaming. Victim blaming by saying to have respect for yourself for telling people what's wrong.
Unbelievable. So I reached out to Conley, one of the owners and founders of Xtra, for a statement. This is what he had to say. We fully support and back Jeff. He has been with Xtra since the early days. This situation happened some time ago, and we've been working closely with Jeff as local law enforcement conduct their investigation. SA is a sensitive and major issue that needs to be dealt with in full cooperation with...
Shovel to the fucking groin. Shovel to the fucking groin. What a fucking asshole, dude.
So this is Conley. This isn't Sly. This is Conley.
Sly was in the call. Okay.
Was he the one talking on the call? I think he was the one talking on the call.
I think they were both talking on the call, but I think Conley was the one that was really going into him.
Okay.
But Conley's the one that responded to Keemstar, and he lies through his little fucking teeth.
See, here's the thing with this, right? Like, I would understand I would understand their position, like these guys as owners of the company, if this was like a pattern of behavior with this kid where he was crying wolf, you know what I'm saying, over and over and over again, right? But the thing is, that's obviously not what they're saying, right? They don't mention that, you know what I mean? And now they want to say, hey, look, this was all going through law enforcement, sure. But again, even with that, right? Even with it going through law enforcement, if he decided, hey, look, I want to come forward and say something, it's like, all right, man, go for it. You know, we got your back. And that's it. You know, give them your blessing and whatever.
It's protocol too. It's what they should do.
That's it. You know, because again, if it turns out that it's Fugazi afterwards that he lied, then you take the proper measures there too. You know, and just like, oh, we just found out that hey, it was all nonsense. The investigation concluded that there was no wrongdoing, and that everything that happened that night that Jeff claimed was consensual. So we are terminating our partnership with Jeff. And, you know, we are issuing an apology to the people that were falsely accused, you know, and this, that, or the other, and whatever. That's it. You know, put out whatever, you know, generalized statement you want to about holding Jeff accountable at that point, you know, and that's it. And
proper law enforcement authorities. That's an interesting statement. What was your thoughts when you heard that statement? Because it seems like they didn't really support you. They were telling you to be quiet, and now all of a sudden they support you. It's very confusing.
I think that all of a sudden they support me since you made a tweet, and they look bad.
Because I made a public tweet asking for a statement based on the situation. This is unbelievable. Now, is there any updates with the police investigation, with any of that?
Nothing, honestly. LA County, like, I haven't got anything followed up, but I have all my paperwork and all the proof if you would like to see it. I think I've already sent it over to you.
Well, I am waiting on a response from Rafi and from Sir the Star. Sir the Star said that he was going to make a video response that I can include in this video. Unfortunately, I haven't had it yet, but we will stay on this story. And I'm sorry that all of this stuff happened to you, Jeff. And, you know, if things don't work out with your esport organization, I'm sure there's another team that would actually support you and be there to help, you know, people with a situation like this. Because that's just, I have no words on how they reacted to this. Like, it's unbelievable. So thanks for coming on, and you know, if you need anything, reach out.
All right, man, I appreciate it.
Guys,
Thank you so much.
That's gonna be it, guys. I want to know your thoughts.
So, and that's what I was referring to earlier, right? Like he's basically saying that they haven't concluded any investigation that he knows of, and that's the other thing too. What I was saying earlier, that nothing, the proof, you know what I mean, hasn't been, you know, the evidence that they gathered hasn't been substantiated yet, as far as we know. Like, we don't know what the results of the rape kit are. We don't know, you know, if there's any results from the DNA test.
To be clear, King didn't like make any definitive statements of the rape case.
Sure.
Everything in that is specifically related to how the team is handling him wanting to
it was the worst possible way to handle it. Like I said, because again, look, if it turns out being all bogus after the fact, then you handle it then. You handle it then, and it's fine. And honestly, people aren't going to be mad at the team for, oh, I can't believe that you decided to back up one of your players that made a serious claim about you know, being assaulted and stuff like that. Nobody's going to say that. They're going to be like, hey, we understand. You know, you got a little bit of egg on your face for backing them up if it turns up being bunk. But here's the thing, though. At the same time, though, you know, you thought you went by what you thought was right at that point in time, because he went through all the proper measures, right? He went to the police, you know, he went step for step. He really believed that that's what happened to him. And he took the steps that he felt he needed to at the time. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, so let's read through his response here. This is Sly. I don't think Conley has any other response out. And then the other person, I don't see any responses in his Instagram or his Twitter account. So I don't know what they're planning to say at this point, but I don't know I don't know anything about the actual case. What I do know is the kid went in, reported immediately, did a rape kit, which that's pretty rare. You know, most of the time they don't report immediately. But it could be bogus. It could be fake. We haven't seen any evidence. We've seen nothing.
I mean, we've just seen pictures of a shirt and pictures of documents, which is more than a lot of other people that make these claims. Well,
I think we can prove that they went to the police, right? Immediately. So that's about as best as you can say. But hey, man, if they went to the police immediately, I err on the side to give that a little bit more credibility because, if you are going to make something up, typically you're going to wait a little bit longer than a day to immediately call. But you could, but I'm just saying they didn't run to social media. They didn't run to social media a week after the fact. This does not seem to be done because they want to generate clout, right? It does not seem like that is a logical explanation for their behavior.
Well, not just that. Think about this for a moment, right? If what they're doing is let's just say they're taking a big risk, right? If they're just bullshitting about the entire thing, because filing false police report, wasting resources, things like that. I mean, they're playing with fire, right? If they decided,
no, not really. I don't think the police ever go after people for filing false rape claims.
Right? Look, probably not minors in this situation, but still, you're still putting yourself.
I mean, ever.
I mean, rarely ever, but even still, but in a situation like this, why even do it? You're still putting yourself in a position of, a boy who cried wolf. You know what I mean? That could end bad for you.
Oh well, absolutely. I'm just saying though, look, if anyone's going to argue, if they tried to claim he's just doing this for clout, the only problem with that would be he's waiting so fucking long to make that move, right? He went to the police and then he waits 3 months and then he goes, well, now I have enough credibility. Now I'm going to fucking go to social media. That doesn't make sense. Usually when we see people do it for clout, they just show up out of fucking nowhere. Right,
they run right to social media.
Yeah, I mean they'll show up out of nowhere. There'll be one claim against a person, and then they show up out of nowhere with their claim.
Or if they do, look, here's the thing: if they show up later, right? If they show up later to social media, oh, this happened a while ago, and I'm just talking about it now. They never took the steps that these kids presumably took beforehand. You know what I mean? They just completely, they just don't do that, right? They don't report it. They're just I'm ready to tell my story now. Well, did you ever report it to police? Well, no. I'm going to tell it now.
All right. So let's read Sly's statement. I want to start out by saying I'm truly sorry about the incident that happened with our former members. No, you're not. When I learned about the SA incident in August, I immediately encouraged our members to reach out to local authorities and let the investigation process take place. Maybe. I don't know if you did or didn't, but given that has nothing to do with your company or your team, maybe. Earlier today, a video was released, and the way we handled the incidents was insensitive and not a reflection of who I am as an individual or what we stand for as an organization. No, I think it's a perfect reflection. It's like a mirror image of who you are deep down on the inside. I take ownership in knowing I could have taken more of an aggressive public approach to assist our players, and for that I am deeply sorry. I made the wrong choice. Everyone is criticizing me. Please, I'm showing you my belly. Please don't stomp on me. Words cannot describe how saddened I am that I have failed our members. No, you're not. Our community and everyone that supported us, you're definitely not. Therefore, I am taking time to reflect and stepping down as the CEO of Xtra Gaming, effective immediately. Please, I've showed you my belly. I've taken the clothes off my back. Please do not step on me anymore. Please.
It seems more like damage control after the fact, and I don't see how that's going to save anything. It's like it's probably not going to save your company, you stepping down.
No, It probably won't.
So,
All
but
right,
I'm gonna head out.
we'll talk about that later. Good night, John.
I'm gonna
See you,
head out.
John.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh,
Thank you guys
anytime.
later.
Kuwan Colbert said they became a YouTube member. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Mr. Colbert. TikTokers, Surcar accused of sexual assault by Fortnite Pro. Oh, this thing.
Is Sonic the Hedgehog and Goku the same person?
I hope you get hit by a bus.
Oh my God, Steve!
Like the voice actor.
No.
I hope you get hit by a bus, survive it, and then get hit by another bus.
Goku.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Same person? Question mark. Are Sonic and Goku friends? That's not what I asked, but now I'm curious.
How did we get to this point?
Steve.
He's friends with Mario, Sonic, and Krillin. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Oh my God, dude. Steve, please stop. Please stop. I love you, man. Please stop. You're hurting my brain.
How did we get here?
I don't know, but we're going to talk about something that's more entertaining.
Should I tweet it out before we talk about it?
Yeah, tweet it out before we talk about it. I'll wait.
Shadows Vegeta?
What?
I'm reading that in chat. I didn't come up with
Steve?
that.
No, God damn it. Look, Steve. Sonic is its own franchise. Dragon Ball is its own franchise.
I know that. I'm saying the voice actor.
Okay, the voice actor in English or Japanese?
English.
English. Okay, Sean Schemmel, right? That's the voice actor for Goku.
I don't know. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z guy
or
a Sonic guy. I just think they sound the same.
It's okay. It's okay. I can tell you here in just a second. Okay.
They do have the same hair.
Oh my God! Stop, Steve. Stop. No, he has never voice acted Sonic.
Wow, it's probably Matthew Broderick.
I have no clue, but no, definitely not. Anyways, all right, guys, we're going to talk about
Omricker's very kinky stories he doesn't want getting out.
Okay, listen. This is an old story, but I know there are many virgins in my audience. It's okay. You don't have to reveal yourselves. We all know who you are. Everybody knows who you are. We regularly get into the voice comm on Discord and laugh at you, but you'll never know when we do it.
Grandpa Crow's calling a voice call, a fucking voice comm.
Yes.
Like in a public school. Get on the fucking PA system here.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. I'm pretty fucking high right now. Shut up. Okay, so listen. I know. So there we go. Lopez is one of them. Zucchero is one of them. We know who the virgins are. So listen, here's the thing, okay? Nobody wants to fuck you. Right? Look, and you know who should get fucked? It should be the ones who have been plowed by like multiple people, right? And if you don't believe me, let's listen to our good friend Omrecker as he describes it, right? So do girls really do that or what? I've been with 2 virgins, and all I can say is they're not all they're cracked up to be. Well, that's true. That's definitely true. The sex was bad with both girls until they got broken in and were able to get into it. Well, see, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense that Omrecker is such a fucking cuck, right? Because he prefers his women to be pounded by multiple guys before he ever tries to put his tiny dick inside of it. sloppy seconds all day, every fucking day. Let's see. The second girl, I never took. Okay, hold on. Until I get into it. Actually, okay, wait. Okay. Actually, the only times in my life where my dick started to go limp involved virgins and their first time. The second, I got to fuck a virgin and my dick just went limp. It must be their fault. The second, the second girl never told me until I already was going, and the whole time I was thinking, "Oh my God, no! Please don't make me need Viagra." And oh shit, if I get any limper, this girl is going to think I'm a queer. Oh, and I didn't get off the first time with either of them. Virgins are too tight. You know, I
Have you ever thought like, damn, I need some Viagra? That's never a thought that's gone through my mind.
It's never been anything I've ever considered. No.
I mean, anti-Viagra, maybe back in the day.
Okay. Who would actually think sex with virgins would be good? I've never slept with one and wouldn't like to start now. Apparently. All guys I knew growing up used to brag or talk about how bad they want a virgin because they'd be so tight. Okay, here's sex with a virgin summed up. You know what I actually think? I think all of the big boys got talked about fucking virgins, and so Omrecker really tried, but he never could. So then he made up all these reasons why fucking virgins is bad.
Oh my God!
Just to make himself feel better that he couldn't even bag a virgin. Which, I mean, look.
And to make his dick sound bigger. My dick is so big that it can't even fit in a virgin. That's why I can't do it.
No, Steve, what's hilarious is, he goes, the second girl, I was limp and she didn't even tell me I was limp. And I'm like, oh my
How
God,
dare she?
Homewrecker, what do you fucking mean you didn't know that you were limp? It's like, did you not understand that when you're going in it? That's why I said his dick's got to be very tiny. For him to not understand that he wasn't.
Is it even there?
I don't know.
I don't even think it's that tiny. I think it's not even there.
Not
very
today.
Confusing.
Well, okay.
Very confusing story on record.
So one girl has no idea what she's doing. That's a good thing. Don't expect any fun positions or anything. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're in charge.
What the fuck?
You literally tell them what to fucking do. What do you fucking mean? You literally tell them what to do. Everything will be awkward for the girl. Who fucking gives a shit? Okay. That's a little misogynistic.
Bro, yeah, you're treading in dangerous waters now. You're going to come across like a crazy person.
Okay. Look, we're okay, but he's talking about him not feeling good. And I'm sitting there going like, who cares if it's awkward for her? For you, you're talking about how it physically felt. And you're like, well, it was awkward for her. It's like, buddy. It's not awkward for them if they're with the right person. Clearly, the problem is you in every single circumstance. She didn't tell me that my dick wasn't hard. How did you not know? Like, that's what I'm worried about. How did you not know? How small is it, buddy? It's like, when it's fully hard, is there, like, no difference? Because, man, that's what it sounds like. 2, girl is in pain. Okay, like, guys, you gentlemen in my audience, Penslick, thank you. Gentlemen in my audience, you do understand what foreplay is, correct?
Yep.
Okay, look.
We're not his audience. What are you? You're asking us or the audience?
To be fair, Redsky's a mod on the channel, so he is the audience.
I'm half of the audience.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Steve, whatever he just said. So anyways, look, it's called foreplay. If you try to shove your dick into anything, it ain't gonna feel good, right? Because it's pretty dry. It's like, do people like, do you guys not know this? I am genuinely curious. Guys understand, like, you actually have to get them stimulated, right?
Omrecker doesn't know this because he only knows about like hookers who are, I don't know, like preluded or something.
I'm starting to think so. Like, maybe. But
broken in, as he'd say.
But he's talking about virgins. Like, the more I read this, the more I am convinced. You know what it reminds me of? You ever see that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin where he's trying to explain how he's not a virgin and how he had sex? But he's like
what a boob feels like and stuff.
Yeah, he's just like a sandbag or something. It's like, what the fuck? That's what this sounds like. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's the 40-year-old virgin trying to explain virgin sex, which he's never had.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's a virgin.
Self-loathing. He's like, I hate virgins. I am one, but I'm not gonna.
I mean, Gnome does have a lot of self-loathing.
Okay. He goes, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not exactly a toothpick. Well, I think you are, because when your dick was not hard, you couldn't tell the difference. So you might actually be a toothpick. Both times the girl was in so much pain that I stopped despite them. But you got to get them wet first. God damn, dude. You've literally got to get them wet first. Gentlemen, do not listen to this advice. I am so sorry. I thought Omrecker was going to give you good advice on...
Why would you think that?
I don't know. Like, how could you get this one wrong? There's only one... Look, there's only one answer to fucking a virgin. And it is the only right answer as well. Somehow this motherfucker came up with the wrong answer.
Twice.
Multiple times.
No, like literally the way he's describing this, it's almost like he's just like, all right, we're going in and vroom, and like
okay, so
yeah.
Okay. He talks about how they're in so much pain because he doesn't know what foreplay is. I don't know about you, but I don't get off on hurting girls. God damn, dude. Even in 2003, you still came across as one of the most basic ass bitches on the internet. This is where he gets feisty, everybody. Unless it involves spanking or hard penetration. Good for you, buddy. 3.
Well, there's rules to the exception.
3. Blood. Not much compared to having sex with a girl on her period, but it's enough to get on sheets / covers. I swear to God, this guy does not know how to fuck women. Like,
yeah, no.
Oh, you mean there's not supposed to be blood there? Like,
oh my God.
God damn. Way too tight. Oh, God damn, dude. We get it. Like, you definitely have not had sex with a virgin. The only good thing out of having sex with a virgin is the specialness of it. I don't regret how... No. Oh, my fucking God. Okay, everybody listen to me. Listen to Papa Crow here. All right? Papa Crow used to be a young lad. Papa Crow used to spread his feathers around town, right?
What is this turning into?
No, shut up, Bredsky. Just shut the fuck up and listen. God fucking damn it. I'm trying to explain things for everybody. Okay? Listen.
Family moment.
Listen. Yeah, I'm trying to... Look. Listen. This is the dirty secret. This is the dirty secret of why guys want virgins. You want to know why, Redsky?
Why?
Because they literally have no fucking clue what they're doing. Even if you're fucking awful, right? Even if you're having like an off night, failure to perform, all that shit, right? They got no fucking clue that you're doing it all wrong. Okay? That's the dirty secret. Okay? They'll literally do anything to please you, and you literally cannot fuck up. That's the specialness of it. The special, unique dynamics. It's such a deep connection. Oh my God, you fucking pussy. God damn it, dude. Seriously, what the fuck? Okay, so literally, that is... There you go, everybody. So now we get back into the story. All right, so there you go. Everybody now knows, we can all confirm that Omrecker, at least when he wrote this story, had not fucked a virgin, but at this point, definitely has not fucked a virgin. God damn, dude, what the fuck? Well, it's because you feel so special and deep connection. What the fuck you mean, special and deep connection? God damn. I don't need to keep going into this.
No, you forgot about the golden shower, Crow.
God, no, shut the fuck up. We're not there yet. I meant that page. God, if one more person is coming in, okay, I'm gonna be pissed. Fucking ass.
I'm good at not spoiling things, right?
I appreciate it, Steve. Okay. Either I was the most awesome version ever, or yours were just fucking stupid. Oh! Oh, wow. That was great. Good on this person. One, virginity should not equal completely clueless. She should have some working knowledge of sex at least. Duh.
Yeah, like you know if like you're soft or not.
Yeah. But like, dude, but that doesn't change it. Like they literally have no experience. You cannot fuck it up. 2, dear God, I'm hoping that sex wasn't the first thing that you did. Stretch that bitch out before you fuck her. I don't exactly keep dildos and whatnot lying around, unfortunately. Yes! It's literally called foreplay. It's literally called foreplay. Everybody, like, I want to say everybody knows this, but I feel like most guys don't. 3, use something else to break her hymen like a carrot. You can do that too.
What the fuck?
4,
yeah, I don't know about that advice, but
no, he's basically like when you stretch. Okay, do you really want me to? No, I'm not doing sex set on my fucking stream. God damn it.
Do it, Crow. Be like Edwin Costa and do sex ed on your
Dude,
stream.
I was, you almost fucking made me do that, but yeah, like literally, you can. I mean, like, dude, you just like finger somebody and pop their hymen. Like, it's not that hard. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you don't need a carrot. I mean, I don't know.
It's literally foreplay. It's literally called foreplay. It's literally what you do when you're doing foreplay. Like, you literally fuck around, stretch them out, everything, and then you fuck them. I don't get how, like, because Homebreaker
vegetables are just not necessary, is what my point was.
Okay, Homebreaker's like 40 something right now. So at this age, he was in his like what mid-20s. And he didn't know what he was fucking doing.
He probably didn't even have sex.
Fucking Christ, fuck off. God damn, look at them in the fucking chat.
Yeah, you have to teach your virgins sex ed.
No. You fucking dirty ass virgins. Get the fuck out of here.
And then when they get into situations, they'll be like, where'd you learn this from? I'll be like, Crows of Judgment. Or Con Order, whatever we're called now.
I don't think you want your name attached to that shit. Oh god.
Okay, all right. We're at the final page though. Don't worry.
Okay.
So we're gonna hear about that time where Wrecker got a golden shower. There was an incident with my girlfriend that would have been extremely funny if it had not been on film. Unfortunately, though, I didn't get my mini DV camcorder until after it had already happened. Involved her going into a laughing fit after she bent my dick in pretty much in half while she was on top. That sounds so painful. But then I remembered your dick is so small that that's not really saying much.
It's probably soft because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's never hard.
Happens when he has sex.
It's never hard. I then started laughing because as she was laughing, she kept popping me out and then started laughing even more. Mostly it has caused an accidental golden shower by her. I didn't even realize what happened until minutes after she ran off to the bathroom. I was only after I began trying to figure out why I was pretty watery down there that I began contemplating that may have been peed on. I then felt like a violated R. Kelly victim after I realized what happened. She felt like she had... Oh my gosh. She felt like she had downs and was quite embarrassed, but it was all good fun. I'm sure other people have pretty funny stories to share too about their own sex lives. Well, Rucker, none have been as funny as you. Thank you so much, buddy. But hey, if you feel like I misrepresented anything about you in this stream today, please DM one of my friends and give them a long, lengthy list with timestamps so that we can all laugh at you, you motherfucker. All right, everybody.
Do you think this bitch was just trying to fuck with him though? Because like, hey, she tried to break his dick off, bend it in half, and then just pissed all over him and ran off. And he's like, cool.
She was laughing. She's like,
yeah, she was laughing. So like, I think he got fucked with, and he was just like, oh, this is a funny story. It's like you're fucking.
This is the so-called champion of all women. Holy fuck.
He felt like an R. Kelly victim. Well, that's what he said. I don't know what you want me to say.
His words, not ours.
I didn't say he did. He said he did. I just repeated it. Okay. He's a pussy. I like this guy.
I like him too.
Colbert, I love you. All right, everybody, we're done with the stream. Good night. We're going to bed.